Aloha. What?
You look
Hello?
a little like you're. Are we like
I'm-
robot right
I'm
now?
dwarfing, and I'm a little gray. I don't know why we're both so gray.
I feel like we're a little
Every day,
a little chop too.
every day is a winding road, as a lovely musician once said. I think okay. So
What?
here's the. Remember how we had problems with talking? So we're hoping that's been resolved.
Yeah.
And we've done tons and gotta jam. I see Dave the Dude say here later, gotta jam Primo's on.
Nice.
What? That's we like
we
to
feel special.
we like to read the end of Josh's chat and then start on our chat, of course. But we had a problem with the talking. So the picture is different. The picture is like that could be a million different other things. But the volume and the talking and the microphone stopping and everything, and I'm like, oh no, what's wrong? And I mess around with it. I plug things in. And we've got a chat room full of super geniuses up in here. I thought. But nobody, Biff, I'm looking at you. Nobody's, and Professor Moose Knuckle, how did you not tell me to update the software that I'm using for the thing? What's wrong with us all?
So that's what the problem was.
I mean, I think, because
Yeah.
it hasn't gone bad yet. If it goes bad, then that's all.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
But I was a couple of software updates behind because I don't want to mess with it. So then, and all of a sudden, everything starts going wrong at the same time. Somebody should have told me because I can't be responsible for myself. Thank you.
Cheryl. Oh, does that opening song remind Professor Mooseknuckle of Cheryl Crow?
No, every day is a winding road.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's reselling and broadcasting on YouTube.
Mm.
You never know exactly what you're gonna get. Ooh, I've got another one. Let's see. Let me think of a good saying. How's that go? Like, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Is that even the right saying though? Because somebody said Mandela effect to me once.
The stream is glitchy, yeah.
Son of a gun!
But do you hear us okay?
Is the video is a separate, different thing.
I could tell we looked a little. We look a little.
Can we finish?
I think audio's better than the visual, anyhow.
Look, one thing at a time is what I'm talking about, and I'm just going to take this second to say my name, Primo. Please say your name. Thank you.
You on a DSL connection today?
Hey, Primo. You do a real good job. Just wanted to come over here and tell you what a great job you're doing. Listy's here. Listy's here out. Mike.
Well, thank you. Listy's here at least.
Sound is good. Visual is glitch. I think.
I just can't have it all.
Yeah, I guess sound is probably.
Oh, you know what I
Wednesday
did
it will
do?
be fixed.
You know what I did do though, and that could be it because
Oh,
if I'm gonna go in there and when I redid it, when I upgraded the OBS Studio, I immediately knew that it was because of that, because they have since like moved the direction of the meters, audio meters. They're now vertical, and I'm like, oh yeah, well obviously I haven't updated this in a year or 2 or 3.
Axe Monkey, I'm with you.
On here, I did update the base canvas resolution to a ridiculous 4K, and I don't think you can't change that when video output is currently active. Please turn off outputs and change videos. So remember this one right here. I have it on 8K or something output, and I thought, hey, if there's something wrong, why not just press the gas and do even more? Ask the system for even more. As long as we're messing with things. That's what I do.
If I'm like, oh, I have a sliver in my finger, I'm like, give me a saw. I'm just going to chop off my finger.
That's what we do with eBay. If the sales aren't going well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off everything.
Hi, Brandon.
And then see what happens. And sometimes that works.
I just need to...
Nobody comes here for eBay.
I need to agree with Axe Monkey here. Hey, Spam, I was going to open an Etsy seller account, but that $29 setup fee...
Cancel!
...made my cheap kick in. I totally agree with you. I was like, come on, Etsy.
Thanks, Biff.
Seriously? You're going to charge me to open an account? Aren't you going to get enough money from me?
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And then you have to pay for each one. I mean, I'm just not into that. What I'm into is eBay. Well, I'm into eBay. eBay, I love you.
But I still I still have my personal goal
my
of opening an
shoulder
Etsy.
Makes
I
me
might need to get
happy.
past some
Am I the
big
weird one?
dental expenses. And
Why does
then I'll
everything
do
cost
it.
money
I know.
in America? But I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, I can complain all ding dong day, and you can do like you're better at that than me. Thank you.
I get
Thank you.
the Gold
Thank you.
Star Award.
In complaining. What did I say? Welcome to Lake Complain.
Complain instead of Lake Champlain.
And we live on the shores of Lake Complain. But the truth is that we have been living off of selling garbage from a storage unit. Garbage from a storage unit on an internet platform and talking on the internet from our office and making a living of money. And I don't know if any of those terms are accurate, and if Pegasaurus is gonna have I don't know. I don't know if we're making a full-time living, but what we're doing is making a living and basically not working almost. And I'm just going to say it is. Wait, I wrote it down here.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
On this paper right here, it says, and this is continuing off of Josh's vibe on his video where he was just. Josh does the same thing a lot and I mean he's on there every day, so he's got to sort of say the same thing a lot.
Well, it's on the premise of catching everyone up on their progress, so of course it's going to be the same.
It's going to be very similar sounding things, and the premises are going to just be like hitting home the same things. So, but and also flaming lips. But what he was talking about specifically was just how some people are thriving and some people aren't. And I'm gonna say there's this third category of us who were lost, but now we're found. And it's maybe almost evangelical when it comes to Listesier, because here's it. Here's my statement that I wrote.
We're born again resellers.
Yes, we're born again resellers. Thank you. When I first saw Tekken comes in and he's like, "Hey everybody, hold this atomic bomb while I run out of the room." He's done that like a few times in his videos, and just drops a bomb, and it's a hot potato bomb, and then runs away. And he knows all the secret cool stuff, and we're all left going, well, when's the big flash coming? I'll just face north because that's where it's coming from. I don't know. Whatever. We're just gonna wait to pass out. So he said a year and a half ago, and when I saw it, I saw the video about the future of reselling, where you can take a picture of 20 items on a shelf and it's going to list them all.
Yeah, I remember him saying
and
that.
I'm like, what? You can't do that. And then nobody do that because I don't even know what's happening. I've never even heard of it. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to us? What about us?
And then you remember way back last year when Josh was like, he announced like he was working on something, but he can't say. And we're all like, oh my God, is it that thing that Tech was talking about?
Here's what we did. We organized a campaign of bombardment of said
oh my
Josh.
gosh, we know what it is.
And we said, when are we going to get it? And then he was a fool, and I got his number, and then I could text him directly, and I'm like, when do we get to see this thing? And then yeah, he made us a beta tester, and then we got to see it before most people did. And I was like, thank goodness. And I really, honestly, it revived
our
it was
approach.
over. It was over, like, to the point of like, we're just gonna sit here and they can just repo everything. I'm not gonna move because I don't like what's happening. I'm gonna put my feet in cement. Is that right? I'm gonna put them in the ground. I'm gonna jump in a pond. I'm gonna go out into Lake Champlain, and I'm gonna jump in.
Biff
with my
says
cement
Samuel
shoes.
D. Complain.
Samuel D. Complain. And I just want it to be in the world that the software changed our life. It answered our prayers.
I really feel if anyone feels in a rut with reselling,
AI lifting software,
and especially if they have a massive death pile hoard that they just don't know how they're going to tackle it.
Yes.
They need Listesier. They need AI.
Any AI of
For
any
us,
sort that you
list
find that
easier
works, but the list easier is the one for
right.
us.
But anyhow,
Did you
yes,
mention
it
that?
revived us. What? Um, just quickly.
It's an unpaid promotion. Just so you know, I think you have to say that.
Oh, you do. Oh,
I don't
okay.
think you do.
I don't know either.
Didn't receive
but,
any remunerations. Thank you. Remuneration.
Axe was saying, if you're selling vintage clothing, have you thought about trying Vinted? And no.
We can barely try eBay right now. Thank you. We can barely try eBay. I'm just going to tell you, we have listed. I wasn't done with my whole thing.
Oh, you go. You weren't
It's
done
okay.
with that.
There was a wide.
Just remind
there.
me, Vinted. Okay, you finish.
Okay, hold on. I'll put that right here at the top. Vinted. Guess what? We have it.
You have the talking
Spoiler alert.
notepad.
I have the talking and the stick.
Yeah.
Well, it's called a pencil. The other part of the equation is that, and we had a lot of back and forth with who was it? Josh Fagan on comments and some people on our last video, which were messed up with audio and broken into two pieces, like basically the worst.
Yeah,
possible
it was a
quality
nice
you could
convo with Josh, with Benny, with Nash.
And the concerns are pretty obvious from longtime sellers that, and I'm not exactly sure because I feel like I'm in that same category, but I just don't see everything the same way. And I think it has more to do with the fact that we have never been real resellers. I've just been a object seller.
I'll add to that.
Yeah.
We're not very analytical either.
No, in fact, I'm no, not gonna do it. You can't make me. You can't make me add stuff up.
And I think
You
that
can't make
Benny, especially Nash.
Well, these guys were coming at me with some numbers.
And Josh, Fagan are very Flagan. I don't know. Are
I
very.
think it's Fagan, like in Oliver Twist.
Oh, okay.
At least
Are
that's what I think
analytical, and we're not. I just look at things in a very simple way.
Well,
I try to. Otherwise, I will.
Other
overthink.
YouTubers also are very analytical about it, and I think that's a fine way to do it if that feeds your.
And we also learned that analyzing the back numbers or the back data on eBay just became something that was pulling us down. And again, yes, we watch our dollars that we're making, and
because that's the only thing that matters. And if it's not enough, then I have to do something. And I go, what's this one do? Well, and then I put, I'm not. There's not a lot of. I'm selling stuff that sells, and then stuff that doesn't sell just sits there. And I can tell the difference between the two, and I can lean into one that sells more. I don't need sell-through rates or anything necessarily to tell me that, but that's not the point. The point is that you can still operate eBay without looking at numbers. And if you get mired down in the numbers, you might end up not realizing there's still a magic. There's still a je ne sais quoi about eBay. Thank you. It's still a knowledge-based thing. AI does not take away all the knowledge. And we have proven to ourselves, making a single purchase of books 10 years ago, and they sat there, and then a couple people told us, please list those things last year. It was Nash TV, I think.
Nash,
list those books.
WTF, and Mish Lachey were
And Miss
just
Lachey, get those books up. There was no AI yet. Get the books up. And we were talking about these books, and we're like, we got to get the books. We started slogging through the books, listing 200 books in 6 months.
It would take me a day and a half to photograph and create drafts for one box of books, and a box had anywhere from 30 to 50 books.
And then she would get sick from all the dust and then have to take a week off.
And then he would then have to go through the drafts and add and correct anything.
I don't know anything about books.
Right.
With the words. I'm pretty good with words.
It was so time consuming.
I'm not, but I don't like a collection of words that's bound on paper. Thank you.
What else were you going to say?
I'm not done with that part,
Okay,
which
good.
is that we have proven, just to answer those questions
Major way!
and answer the people who were making the comments, Benny and Josh and others, who may or may not. I don't want to get, we're not List Easier as a company or anything, but because of the AI lister and because of the early adoption, we haven't listed a single book in, I would say, close to 2 months. We've really been focusing on using Flex or listing things that are in our junk drawer store, which was hard goods, cameras and things, and getting, I think we have like a 350 ASP, which I'm not looking at. I promise. I don't even know what that means. ASP, wipe my...
Well,
shame on me.
We look at it. We look at it if
shame,
because that's been a topic on several.
There's a couple numbers we look
several
at.
shows. So
We
I think
pretty
if
high
somebody
ISP.
brings it up, if it's like a common topic, then
Yeah.
we look. But other
Make
than
sure it's
that,
just
we're
like-
just like no, just focus on
Animal super parts. Like it's, I don't know what
doing
it
our
is right
daily
off the bat.
tasks.
Yes, doing the daily tasks, and maybe we accidentally saw that. But we have proven that if you have the volume, like 10,000 books, and you're able to get them up fast, which means in 6 months, which is what we did for all intents and purposes. There's still a few left, but let's not talk about those because they're annoying. And there's a bunch of scripts. Actually, there's a bunch of scripts out there, and some theses too, which is a whole different thing. But anyway, we were able to get all these up, and while we did see like a large arc of like as we were listing, we were almost maybe, I would say, a third more volume selling and value coming in. Since we stopped listing and just are resting on our laurels, we're making well over $1,000 a week on a media store that has no input. We're just shipping shit.
And again,
stuff.
thanks to Nash TV,
scolding
us on our DVDs. This weekend we sold way more DVDs than we did books.
He gave us some weird guidance, like take off the offers, make the prices. I mean, so what he wants us to do, this crazy man, like out in left field, he's like, they're brand new DVDs, sell them for a price that is good, and look on eBay and find it. Sell it for a little bit less, don't have any offers, don't have any sales, and then price an item somebody wants for the price that they want to buy it at, and then they'll sell.
What are you willing to pay for it if you were in the market for it?
I would
and
pay
I have got to say too, it
0.0.
is so
because they're DVDs. But how are we selling 20 DVDs? Why are people buying DVDs? Why are 20 separate people buying
more
DVDs?
than when we had make offer on them.
We have to psychoanalyze why people are buying our stuff.
And we have so many repeat buyers.
Yeah.
I love that.
Very angry from repeat buyers.
And mainly it just means they were happy with their purchase previously.
3 ghosts, 3 pokey heads from Ryan.
Yeah.
Aloha, Ryan. Thank you for the songs. This is our songsmith who
and I just want to
makes Beard jump out the car.
Mike Seller, thank you so much. The dolls are not... Mike Seller did a $2 super chat. Thank you, Mike. Dolls are not creeping us out. They are over there.
One of them's not creeping us out. Donnie Osmond is like, we had a small bird cage, and Donnie Osmond has a little padlock. He can't get out at night. I don't trust him.
And then Adam Record Crate and Mike Seller both.
I was just thinking about
25 months for Mike Seller. Glad to be here, glitches and all.
Thank you.
And Record Crate Adam, 23 months.
23 years
Hey,
of Primo.
happy Monday.
How do you guys
23 years.
Yeah, 23. Seems like 23
I don't know
years.
if they would be sticking around if that it was really that.
23. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, you guys. That's really cool. That's awesome.
And what 24 months is when the Primo hat shows up as the icon. But thank you guys, everyone.
More month, right? One more month.
Everyone for their support.
No, Mike Seller got it last month, and Record Crate.
He'll get it in a month.
So it'll change your life. It's like List Easier coming out, honestly. And that's all I have to say about that. Do you have anything to say about the reseller drama that's going on amongst our friends right now? Do do do.
Wait, is the audio bad?
No.
Oh, is Beard? Are you just yanking my chain?
Yes. Do you want to say anything about just so that we say something about the recent reseller drama that's going on? Because you love to
Are
talk
you
about
muted?
it. No. I'm not
Then mute yourself.
I'm not gonna mutate myself.
No, I'm not saying anything.
I just want to say this is my prepared statement. I ain't saying nothing about nobody. Okay. I do not like green eggs and ham. Thank you.
Oh right, Axe Monkey. And on Etsy,
Was that clear?
If you
was that a clear
sell,
statement? Thank you.
Yeah, on Etsy, from what I read, if you sell, is it $10,000 or more in a year, you permanently are enrolled in their ads.
Something got to be starting
in
something.
their
Wanna be
off-site
starting
promotions,
something.
and then even if the next year you don't hit 10,000, so they take a percentage. But also the vintage thing.
What are you talking about?
The vintage.
Do I need to be
thing.
involved in this conversation? Because I'll just go over
Just
here.
quickly, I know that a while back on, I think it was
Coffee.
Reseller Lunchbox, and I saw Ray is in here. I think it was Reseller Lunchbox.
Aloha, Ray.
Someone on their head said how.
Look, there's Dave. He brought his jar.
Someone on their head said how they knew someone or they themselves were kicked off from Vinted because Vinted.
It's just for chocolate.
Because Vinted does not
Just for
allow people that resell, like, that rely on the income, on the sales as their income, like a full-time job, and they don't allow that. I don't know how they determine that.
That's a very that's a pretty loose.
Isn't that weird? And
like
I
it's not
did,
defined.
and I looked it up. I went to their.
It can just be by
terms.
$1.
I went
I make
to their,
more. I don't make all my money by $1.
It's just really weird. Like, just read their terms of use, and you'll see it. And I know somebody one time said, "Yeah, but you can get the professional account." As far as I know, that's only over in Europe, and it's not here.
Europe, that's so far away. Europe.
Supposedly, they do not want resellers on there. They want people selling their personal items, and that's that. But why not give it a shot, right? I mean, if you're able to hang in there and do it, then do it. If you get kicked off, well, you just are on eBay too, or go back to eBay.
Well, on Friday night, Dave the Dude 69 pulled out a weed jar the size of a basketball and just nonchalantly, casually pulled something out and filled up his entire room with smoke like some super pro. And I just want to I'm not going to take off my hat. But I'll take off my hat to Dave. And I don't know. How do you do that? I mean, he's old. I want to do that.
I don't know either.
I want to do room-filled bong rips like Dave the Dude. So, cheers to Dave. We speak your name.
And for those of you who may not know,
it's a big jar. He's like taking two hands to turn the top of the jar.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And it's just this giant jar.
He can't just use his fingers. No. He's like,
got to use two hands on that thing. It was amazing.
Oh my god!
I don't know. California keeps you fresh over there. I'm guessing. Ray's here. Aloha, Ray. Callie Debs. Look at Callie Debs out here.
Hey.
Mike Seller and Lag and
Laggy.
Media Picker, ABC.
Media Picker, and Media Picker had said that
he had a 120 on the off the wall.
3 CDs for 120. So I'm glad.
Oh, Media Picker said 3 CDs.
Yeah, I'm
Aloha
glad,
to you, Media
or 180.
Picker.
I'm glad that things are picking up for you. Which Flippin' Ain't Easy.
320, 120, 22.
I feel like a lot of people were
Niner.
saying they had like really good numbers, like going into the weekend.
Well, people were saying the spigot opened or whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it did a
and
little
I think
bit.
James did too, but then he was like, but then
Canceled.
all of a sudden, nothing.
That's a pretty typical
it is.
Situation
right.
for eBay. Once
they
you
open
make
it and then they're like, okay.
Silver Hair Stacker, howdy aloha.
Howdy aloha, Todd.
Well, a bunch of my friends are down there, Todd. You could go to, I mean, I guess you're outside of Waco, which is, I don't know, I think that's like sandwiched in between Dallas and Houston, maybe, or Austin and Dallas, or Houston now. Anyway, not Houston, maybe Houston, but anyway, there is like Austin. There is a big tiki scene, and it's they mix cowboy and tiki and that's important. Brandy's here. Hello, robots.
Hi, Brandy.
Hello to you, Brandy. Welcome to the show.
Thanks again for treating people to memberships last week.
Yes, that is wonderful.
It was very sweet of you.
It is very sweet of you, but I am a robot, lacking emotions.
One just quick eBay related news.
Oh God, here we go again, boy, eBay.
Is eBay has released the
hounds?
The intelligent
dispute
defense. So when somebody
they're
puts in
big
a
magical AI improvements on eBay are so lame.
So when somebody puts requests a chargeback through their bank,
you can just press a button.
So eBay has the intelligent dispute defense now.
Hold on,
where
before
it will gather all the
I'm
information
bored
for
to
you.
sleep by the next statements. Let me just say, I think we did do it. We haven't conked out at all.
Oh.
I upgraded the software and saved the world.
But the video is glitchy. Right, who cares?
Yeah, it's a vibe, as Biff says. We vibe.
So yes, it will create all the information that a bank would require. It will even tailor it to the code that was used for filing the chargeback dispute. So if it was like item was not received, or item was lost, or item was not as described, or I didn't buy this item, this was not approved.
That's really funny, Lag.
The AI will tailor the response.
Sandra!
And I did see in one of the community things on the eBay board, it was saying that somebody used it and they actually won the dispute. They used the AI.
Letty K was in Alaska, and he came all the way back home.
Where you? Oh my goodness!
Welcome home from Alaska. That is pretty fantastic.
Where does the cruise ship, like? Do you fly to Alaska and go on a cruise? Like, where do you? Where does it?
It's either Seattle or British Columbia. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if you can choose if you're American, if they let us into Canada.
That must have been beautiful.
But they definitely go from British Columbia, and I bet you 100% they could go from San Francisco even, maybe.
Wow, that
but for
seems
sure
like
Seattle.
such a long. Unfortunately, I'll never go on a cruise. I think
there's this list that we have of things she won't do, and it is inexhaustive. Like, if you stretched it out from here to the end of the universe, it would be past the end of the universe. That's how inexhaustive it is. So I made her watch that movie, Yes Ma'am.
I don't even remember that.
And then Jenna Phipps did my year of saying yes to everything, but I don't know. What?
Huh.
Oh. What? Who? Professor Moose Knuckle?
I take forever to update my apps. Yeah. I do too. Well,
it's not. I'm not saying that.
When I notice an app is acting strange, I will then be like, "Oh boy, do I need to update it?" And then I go look, and yep, there's an update I need to do.
Mean to us, telling no down. That's why I'm saying, Sandra. Dun, dun, dun.
Be nudes.
Be nudes.
Jello cups.
What? Sup, I suppose I should ask if I'm welcome here. I go to camp, open it, and suddenly I'm the subject of Jello cups. Yes.
You're
Look,
always
everybody's welcome.
Here.
Everybody's welcome here. And I cannot be forced to choose sides because I will just Homer Simpson right back into a bush and disappear from everybody. And I don't think that's what everybody wants. So, but I like my friends, and my friends are my friends, and I can't just not be friends. And then, everybody's human. I live with one. And so I just, whatever. Just don't drag me in, nobody, everybody said all the time. Don't drag me into stuff.
So yeah, this is
what did we do?
The glitchy robot. Yeah, hopefully
That's just, again, I think that's just
As long as
visual.
the audio is okay,
Sound is good.
That's what matters.
Yeah, let's get down. Let's try this out. Let's double. Hey, you guys! In case you weren't asleep.
I work for myself. I don't want a normal job.
Sounds good.
So I sit here and take pictures of a weird ceramic frog. Gotta move fast in this world of reselling. Is it all the future? There's no telling. There's no reason.
That's good enough. Thank you. And also thank Unknown Ryan, R37, 36, R76, R7650, Unforgettable, Unknown, and Unreleased Ryan. Thank you. How dare you all for pointing out our inconsistency in quality? How dare you? Where's our lady when we need her?
How dare you?
I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
Max Monkey says, "Hey Spam, I was gonna." Oh, you already read that.
Yeah.
Way beyond that. Oh,
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, video looks like we're claymation. Hey Pokey, you want to go out? You want to go to the flea market? Let's go.
Yeah, totally claymation. I like that.
Hey Pokey, should we buy? What was that?
It's the picking up garbage.
Hey Pokey, do you love Daddy? I love you, Pokey.
He injured his leg last night.
Oh my God, we
I
had to go to
couldn't-
the
I did not sleep
$300
at all.
doctor.
No, we did not. I did
Yeah,
not.
but you wanted to. All you wanted to do was make me go to the doctor.
I did not sleep at all last night because I was so
So
worried
bad.
he was gonna have to get off
I
the
didn't
bed.
sleep at all last night.
And so my ears were always like tuned in to see if he was getting up.
You were tossing
But he's better. He's better
and
today.
turning. I think we should do a show that's all 1950 songs referenced because I think I could do that well.
Hey, short
I
and
have
prompt.
I think I could.
Good morning to you.
Audio is perfect. OBS. OBS.
As in
audio
BS,
is great, though.
yeah.
Thank you.
it's
It's a
true. It's
complicated
a good
thing
one.
to use because we use an iPhone. It's our thing. To suck.
What was Etsy makes you? What's that?
Short prop. You said hi, but I'm just gonna
Yeah.
make sure we verify that with a proper audience response, which is
Of course.
Glad to be here, glitches and all. Haha, happy Monday. Professor Moose Michael, as it makes you put your skin in the game up
Yeah.
front. Hell no, can't do that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Quirky.
Maybe we'll do it. It's just not today, probably. Samuel D. Complain. Hoy,
me
Quirky
too.
Picker, Chad. Where are you getting ahead of Chad? Chad's got a noise.
I said quirky.
Record crate, hi to the and then the hi, and then bearded picker.
Giant, hairy creature, part
You
ape,
should-
part man. Indians call him Sasquatch.
I'm disappointed in the quality of this production. You should try wearing a Speedo.
Well, there would be no one left to even care about being disappointed if that were
That's right.
to happen. So.
I'll wear a Speedo if that's what everybody wants. Should I do a poll? That doesn't even sound right, so I'm not going to.
Do a poll.
Yeah, that's what she said. I mean, 'cause
We
you
haven't said
just
that in
that.
so long.
But you did just say that.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
thank you.
Oh, Patricia.
That's like the good old days.
Where's Patricia? Sorry, Patricia. Now, whenever we say that's what she said, now it's permanently attached to you.
I saw she.
You're not here to defend
I
yourself.
saw she
so.
commented on one of Darth's videos, so she is
I'm
still.
so proud of him. I need
She
a loan.
is still out there.
I need a creator loan from Darth Thrifter who gets 87,000 views. Excuse me while I fondle your neighbor. No, it's not fondle. What is it? It's that's not the right word. It's a sin though. Envy, but it
Oh.
you like
Grin.
yeah, one of those words. Like
I think it is envy.
Yeah.
Envious.
I'm envious of his awesomeness, and I'm envious of those who get to go do what they want to do and make money doing it. It's like us on eBay.
But
Not as cool as him
doing,
fishing,
but
though.
just doing right. If just doing fishing videos, so it's like your hobby.
How
It's
dare you?
no, I'm saying
Fishermen everywhere. Here's our address so you can write her hate numbers.
No, that's not what I mean. No. We are literally like we have to work on eBay, although we enjoy it. But
Well,
it's
the
a
real
job.
Sandra, please
but
stand up.
the fishing, imagine being able to make some bank while you're doing your hobby. Like how awesome is that?
Yeah.
Like he's making bank. I would
Well, that's why
I'm
I
only
remove myself
guessing.
and don't take it personally when people say that we have to look at STRs and stuff. You know who you are? How dare you? But because we don't do that, and we still make money. So we're just a hobby. We just make our living through our hobby.
But anyhow, Blue V2, aloha. You know who, and you know who, and you know who are just dropping by to say hi. The sound is working great today. Cheers.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Blue V2. I was just thinking of you today as I was looking at my Poke mug.
We were just thinking about what did we look at? Yeah, there was something.
Oh, the little can of
Oh, yeah, the can.
Cafe Amaretto
Because as you can see, Biff notated on our last show that this
is empty.
is empty because I'm starting to go through records. And on the top of the list, thankfully, another listed item on here. And I did ask, I think I asked Adam. Yeah, I had you ask Adam
What
over
was
the
that?
weekend whether the police, the band, the police.
Oh, alternative or rock or
So, okay, so this is, we are going to do this. I got to put a poll up.
and Major
Here, hold
Win
these.
and Duncan Rowe, aloha.
Can you hold these
two.
just to show them and like show this one? And this is the one I told you that story. So like during the pandemic or maybe before the pandemic, this guy was like, I have these psilocybin mushrooms. Do you want to take them with your friends? And then we put them in chocolate and then she didn't have any because she doesn't do that kind of thing. And then I did because I was like, well, what else do I have to do? And if I die, it's the pandemic. Who cares?
Oh boy.
And I opened this. I had a whole bunch of records and they were all sealed and I opened them.
Oh yeah, because he's
stupid.
a dummy.
And nothing crazy even happened. Everything just got, the colors were good. Everything was like pink and green, and it wasn't supposed to be. So that was nice. But are the police, I have to figure out how to do this. Are the police.
You can't do. Are the
Can I finish?
say
How do I do it?
say are the okay? Is
Do the police
or you get for yes it could
get filed under like alternative 1980s? So I have right now,
Michelle.
I have 1980s and 1970s. In the 1970s, you might find stuff from the 80s or 90s, but it will be rock and roll. The 1980s will just be new wave. So it's a terrible way to organize. It's just my way of doing it. And I've got to figure out for my final thing, because I'm going to sell all my records that I'm not going to keep. So for my final selection, am I going to keep them separated like this, or can they be mixed together, or what should I do? And then the question was, and this is really the question that brought up, should I just mix everything together? Do the police get filed under 1980s alt or rock?
right, but now you have to say yes is for the alt and no is
I
for
can
rock.
change this.
You can?
Yeah, silly goose.
Oh my goodness, I
What do you-
never knew
Oh,
that.
that would be kind of an oversight on
Yes, and I always thought it
YouTube.
was.
But you are smarter than YouTube. It's true. No,
80s alt or rock.
or rock.
Wait, you need to put alt.
Okay. I mean, this is all my own thing. Okay, here we go. This is very important. This means a lot to us, guys. So thank you for partaking in our poll. 'Cause I'm not sure we could continue on without this. But you saw,
And
she
don't-
showed you.
And only if you really are passionate. Well,
you
don't
can.
just like guess. I would
Don't
say.
make us screw up the rest of my life with the wrong organizational features.
Really, how would you file it if you had those two options?
Honestly, I
If
have
you're
filed
familiar
this
with the
when that movie with John Cusack came out, High Fidelity. I totally did a autobiographical arrangement.
Oh, Den's
So
here. Aloha.
when
Terrible.
I got the records,
Isn't that crazy?
and it started my rock
Shopping
and
with
roll,
Cheryl.
my musical journey started with Peter Criss, one of the 4 Kiss albums, and Dark Side of the Moon. that I got them when I was 10, and I delivered newspapers to something record store in Menlo Park, California. And the guys let me take 2 records. They're just take any 2 records you want out of the whole store. So I took Peter Damn Chris out of I think it was Beth on that. I don't even know what was on that. Well, Peter Chris, but I still think Peter Chris was the coolest. He was the cat in Kiss. He was the drummer. I always think drummers are the coolest, but probably wrong about that. Thank you. But Dark Side of the Room has a room. The dark. It was a different album. It was called Dark Side of the Room, and I got Dark Side of the Moon, and it was the Money song had bullshit in it, and I get a little warm when I swear like that. I get a little warm.
Oh.
And I think about swearing, and I was like, that was the coolest record ever. Was Money. Thank you.
Anyhow, Blue V2, awesome to see you.
Adam, do you look at the? Oh, that's interesting. I don't. But aloha to Major Win.
Doug and Roe,
Aloha
we love you.
to both of you guys. Think about you often. Wish you were here more, but we understand that you have to do stuff, which you shouldn't do. You should just devote yourself to us, but that's fine. Like everybody else here does. You know?
Was B Nude saying something else or responding to us? Whether it's more happening, there is a recent legislation submitted into committee wanting to require full disclosures to consumer no matter what they shop for online.
Professor Moose Knuckles got you son of a gun! How dare you!
Hello.
You can't do that.
How dare
You can't just
I have a lot of questions.
a lot of
Number
questions
one, how
about
dare
this. Yeah. trying to sneak a secret encoded message into our chat
Huh.
that most of us can't decipher. You can't decipher it. You.
Oh.
You're so annoying.
Oh, you're funny. Hey, Cat. That's what he's doing.
Oh my goodness gracious! It takes a lot. You're gonna have to work on it a little bit harder than that, Professor Moose Knuckle.
That's
To
cute.
slip it by these two over here. Major Win says we like the non-stop Primo and spam
stop motion.
Primo and spam experience. Like, well, there's Gumby and Pokey, and then there's Davey. Hey, Davey, and he's got Pokey's in that too, isn't he? Who's Davey have? Hey, Davey. He's like he does like Bible stories or something. He was like a regular TV guy, but it was like Davey and Goliath. I think it was Davey and Goliath, right? Wasn't it?
Major Win saying hi to Mike Seller. Axe was saying there are no seller fees on Vinted. They give you a shipping label. You sell it for $50, you get $50. Interesting.
I think you don't pay to list.
That's very appealing.
Which is the one you don't pay for? And that they pay for it.
The buyer
buyer
pays?
pays.
I think it's Vinted.
Right, it's Vinted. I'm pretty sure it is.
Sort of like
Major Win.
Costco.
Kind of like Costco.
You pay to shop there. Vinted, you pay to shop. Or buy.
Yeah,
You pay to buy.
It's not weird to me because any auction you go to is usually a buyer premium. So it's not weird for that. But people will have to be indoctrinated. And I guess Vinted is indoctrinating them, which is nice. Oh, well, that was part. Oh, that's the Commonwealth Picker thing. Now I'm going to bury it super deep into this show instead of talking about it at the beginning.
Well, you can only blame yourself.
I know. I don't want to. I blame myself for enough. The Commonwealth video was talking about, and I don't know because I kind of just have him on in the background, and I don't know if he said this or if he just was talking and then my own brain started thinking. But I'm gonna give him credit for at least inspiring this notion about the shipping that people are sort of a little bit up in arms about, or a little bit concerned about the future of reselling when our shipping might be controlled by eBay. And what
we're totally frozen.
And what I'm gonna say is that there. Oh no, didn't I say this already? Maybe I did. Hard to say. I'm frozen so much I don't even know what's going on. But but that there is a no. I was saying it to you in a preamble.
Oh yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
I
what
see what's
happens?
happening.
Is that we get every once in a while, like the internet of the USPS is what I'm trying to say. United States Postal Service, when they introduced Ground Advantage, they introduced it hella cheap and made a lot of deals with people, private packaging deals and whatnot. That's what she said. But the point is that you have eventually you charge people so much in your for your product. So eBay has charged sellers so much for their product, and they've charged us in so many different ways that it just all becomes like really hard to maintain a serious look on their face when they're reaching around and grabbing money out of your front pocket as they take money out of your back pocket, that kind of a thing. So eventually what they probably will do, and I think Kevin was saying this, or at least he made me think of this, is that what they're going to do with hopefully what they're going to do with the shipping is at first, even though in 10 years from now we'll end up paying more than we are now, at first we're going to end up paying less, and it's going to feel like a good deal. It's going to feel like a good deal for the buyer and for the seller. And I think they're going to have to do that because they've jacked us up so much that we now have to be let down a little bit before they can start jacking us up again. So I think they might have hit that ceiling of how high you can tax us until we start. Not only do the sellers start revolting because they can't grow us fast enough, but also buyers start deflecting because they're not getting good enough shipping deals. So they're losing buyers because some of us want to do calculated shipping and not offer the discount to buyers. And calculated shipping in general is more expensive than fixed shipping. So the way we do fixed shipping is always going to seem like a good deal to the buyer. It's always going to look like a good deal. Always look like maybe they're getting $1 for free, which sometimes they are. And eBay wants to be in control of that a little bit more. And that makes sense. So what probably will happen when they do implement this shipping thing, and again, it'll probably be more implemented in brand new sellers, and there'll be some other reasons that it won't hit everybody. Maybe you'll have to opt in or out or whatever. But I think that it will result in lower shipping fees across the board, and then they'll start jacking because they'll try to get us to jump ship and like give in to managed shipping. And in order to do that, it's gonna be cheaper for us. We're gonna make some money on the shipping, and that's the give, the take, the what have you. And then eventually we'll end up paying more than we're paying right now, but it won't be for a few years down the road, and then we'll be like, whatever, the world just exploded, so who cares? Thank you.
Well, evidently, like over the weekend or something, eBay did put out oh god, I just stuck my eyeglasses up my
Today
nose.
has more or less Primo radio. Oh no.
Sorry.
I wonder if I
It's
can
annoying.
stop I wonder if you can stop streaming.
Ina did a little quick note. She said eBay tried to quell sellers' concerns over its newly updated user agreement with a post on the discussion boards last week. It said it was confirming that there's no immediate change to how most sellers ship today, and said the updates to the user agreement support shipping experiences that may apply to certain eligible listings or seller segments. That's what they already told us. That got everyone. Look at. I did that intentionally. The sky is falling.
You did do that on
I
purpose.
did. That's funny.
Jovial says, hello,
Major
happy
Win, Doug and Rose,
Flexitorium.
thank you
What happened?
for the greenie.
We got a tealy from Doug and Roe. What? Ask and ye shall sure see. It's a greenie. It's a greenie. You guys are the best. What are you guys doing? I feel out of touch.
I know.
I feel out of touch with you guys.
I feel they are so like busy. Just
I guess we're all busy, right? That's what we're doing now. We're all busy and out with no. I mean, we're busy. I'm just saying that we don't have to do anything to operate our first store, which is all. So the
wait,
proof.
Did
I even finish my whole story? Did I finish?
I have no idea, but you already grayed out Record Crate and Jovial's comment.
Yeah,
Did
we
you
don't
already
have
read them?
We don't have time.
Record Crate was
I
saying
looked
it's
at 'em.
yard
Flexitarian
sales.
I can't keep up
What do
with
you mean
all
we don't
the
have time? We don't have time.
Pontmanteau words these days. Had to look that one up too. I didn't have to look it up. I've heard it before. Pontmanteau. Pop man dude.
Oh, right.
Pop man dude.
And Record Crate is offering to help anyone if they're out at yard sales. You can contact him.
That's his new internet service.
If you need any guidance on whether the records are good, if you see records at yard sales, because he's very knowledgeable, and his contact information is on Instagram, or you can even Google Record Crate.
And then he gets offer of first refusal. This is super evil genius. He's going to corner the record market across the United States. If he teams up with ADH Dave, and he becomes like a verified pro on GarageSaleHQ.com, where you're on there and you go to a place and then you can go at any time, go boop, boop. I have a record here. Is this a good one? Boop, boop. Adam shows up and he says, yes, that's a great record. Yes, I'll buy it for $1. And then he sells it for $2 million. I know how this works. But I think that's a super cool, that's a pretty cool thing.
He mentioned
Obviously,
it
it's
to
just
me a couple weeks ago, and
only people in our chat will see that.
I think I forgot. I think I said, "Oh, I can mention that on our show."
Wait,
and
what
then
about
I
our
forgot.
thing right here?
What?
I forgot all about our very important.
Oh, 55% said 80s rock.
You guys
or,
are
alt.
intentionally being 50-50. I hate that. I want some nice. I want some. What's that called when you're like definitive? I want some. Thank you. Thank you for making it worse. Whoever just voted, you son of a. So,
Grizzled Golfer, thanks for stopping in.
that gives me zero guidance.
Aloha.
That only makes it worse.
If you're looking for which it has more, you go with 80s rock alt.
But the thing is that this is somebody could just be having a bad day and misvote. This is within the margin of error. This does not help me.
It's 21 votes.
Damn it.
Grizzled Golfer, aloha, all finishing.
Grizzled Golfer, yeah.
Finishing touches on outbound shipping.
he's
Happy
in
selling
Florida.
and enjoy your day.
He expects a lot of the Michigas.
Mike
with the
Seller,
DJ horns and
thank you
such.
again for the Pokey
Thank
treat.
you. Just $1 is terrorizing, but I think we have him under control.
Yes, Viv, you did notice.
He is growing in that cage. I'm sure he's about twice his size.
Wait a minute, where did the card tower go?
We got rid of it. It's like 10 feet over there. I got sick of looking at it. I needed it was blocking the light. But I do think we truly, honestly are at the end of that journey. I mean, because
he hasn't put any more cards
in
out
2 weeks. So
he might be annoyed.
But Jet Fixer, yeah, he might have had a camera and seen that we got most of them. I don't know, or whatever. But I think we've got our fair share, and I will call not timeout. I'll call game on. Is that timeout? No, that's timeout. I call game. That's what I'm saying. So
Game over, man. It's game over.
Whoa, Ray, I'm not familiar with it. That's interesting.
So we're gonna send one random box of cards to Ryan and one random to Jet Fixer, and then I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with all the other cards. Your guess is as good as mine. If I could somehow turn them into money, that'd be super fun. But at the same time, I don't want to.
Ray Triple R Collections, you'll get to it, was saying, I know I've talked about how PayPal has it in their terms that as a buyer, you lose coverage if you are buying with the intent to resell. Huh. Interesting.
Ray, that's a shitty thing to say. No, that is, I don't know. I mean, that seems terrible that you would have to have pre-existing knowledge of what you want to do something when you purchase it. I would just totally lie. I mean, constantly, because anything I purchase, every single item on the history of the planet of Earth that I buy, it most certainly has run through my mind that I'm going to resell it when I'm done using it, or I'm going to throw it on the pile. Those are the two options. Each one has its final destination at getting sold. So I don't see how that's a fair question to ask of anybody.
Oh.
So how dare you, PayPal? You will be you'll be held accountable by somebody sometime.
Hiya!
That's right. That's the proper response for PayPal. That's
Oh, wait,
stuck.
go back.
I'm stuck.
Oh.
I'm stuck. That's what she said. Okay. I don't think so, Major. Need to research more, but
Yeah, I was
interesting.
wondering what it was.
You son of a.
Doug had said, and my phone can't go back that far because you're so behind.
Jovia says that is very kind offer for your years of acquired knowledge. I just donated a bunch of for lack of knowledge. I still have a bunch to look through. Very, very time consuming. Yeah, what makes records suck is that, like, a lot of them suck. So, you just have to learn how to discern which ones suck and which ones don't. And Adam has a lifetime full of decisions. Now, I would probably say keep a lot more than some would keep, because I like weird, esoteric, and also old stuff. Like, I like 50s music, some of it. I most certainly like jazz, which no one would get rid of jazz, but I like some of the like weirder 50s stuff. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Go ahead.
I was just
Go ahead.
I was just thinking or looking at Axe Monkey's info. She was saying, I looked it up, no seller fees unless you choose to do a promotion bump, no payment processing fees, no listing fees, and no selling fees on Vinted. And then, oh wait, she said something about Posh.
They're shaking like Poshmark.
Oh, and
shaking like a Poshmark.
and Poshmark, right? If you cross list
What
onto
drama?
Poshmark and then
No drama.
you sell your stuff on other platforms, Poshmark
No sharing.
Poshmark will flag you
Hey,
or
Happy
even take you
Pickle.
down. Happy Picker!
How you doing?
Hi.
Nice to see you. Renee, aloha.
Renee, hi.
Called high school.
Lori, I always look at your Instagram post. I really love them. I mean, she is so happy too.
We gotta catch up. Oh snap! Vented then, and I just took off. Gemini says it's shockingly easy. Okay. Ooh, that's a middle finger. They can't. The Simpsons can't do that because they only have 4 fingers, right? Isn't that true? Max says I thought about going back to Poshmark for clothing, but I hate the sharing and their crazy rules.
Oh.
I guess eBay, unless I donate. Well, I mean, eBay is a good place for selling clothes. I guess Tech says so you can't lie, can he? I'll be glad to help you out. Oh, that's nice. You guys can check out the rest of your. Before you donate, check out Adam. You might just find a gem or two. Right? Is that how his saying goes? Hello?
Who's saying what?
Adams. Isn't that how a store slogan goes?
Huh?
I do spend a lot of my day just trying to confuse her, and it's not that hard.
I'm not listening to you, so it's like I'm coming into a conversation that
Yes.
you had for 15 minutes.
Trust
and
me,
I
that's
hear
all
one
there was.
sentence.
That's all there was to it.
Yeah.
That was the entire
Hi.
conversation.
Hi, Mike.
Good
Good afternoon.
afternoon.
Great sales weekend. I can buy the family to Glizzy's.
Nice. It's a big day over there. We went to this, I guess the people who own the Bed Bath & Beyond building had a family estate sale there. We talked about that, and we got nothing out of it. Very little. But they did have a Glizzy roller out in front, and I was looking at it, and it came with a bunch of hats that said "Bad day to be a hot dog,"
Something like that.
But it was it was like a low, I like prosumer hot dog roller machine, and I mean, I was like, I should get this, right? And then the other side of me said, no, you shouldn't get a Primo. You gotta watch your weight. You can't eat all these hot dogs. What are you gonna do? Feed the neighborhood kids? And the other one's like, yes, Primo, you can feed the neighborhood kids.
Shopping with
You
Cheryl.
yourself can have a glizzy or two on the side.
She's
Don't
having
you
an
worry.
excellent month.
And you get those giant ones, the ones from Costco, and then everybody will be happy and love you, and it will be great summer. Thank you.
That's your hot dog voice?
That's my angel hot dog, and there was a devil and an angel. They were hot dogs, and they were on my shoulder.
Shopping with Cheryl was saying,
Did not get.
I've already
the hot
made
dog
more
roller.
this month than all of last month. A lot of big combined sales.
Good on you, Cheryl.
Mike, Sandra's my mom. How you know that?
Sandra's my mom. Dang, Sandra.
Seattle. Yeah. Okay. So the cruise ship
They
leaves
enter, yeah.
Seattle. Okay.
That would be the right, because geographically, there's a lot of water and there's like Craggle rocks up in Seattle where you could put a ship, and then it's a good place to take off to go to there to the place.
PMK is with me on the hard pass on the oceanic petri dish. I don't know why I had a hard
What?
time saying that.
On what was that?
On the cruise.
Oh yeah, don't get stuck out there with the poop is all in there, and then everybody's eating food.
For me,
The
I mean,
sneezing,
that's like
it's all
that short
contained
that
sneezes.
if I think about that, that creeps me out or scares me, or I don't know.
What is the
It's-
percentage?
But it's more just being out on the water that
not for me.
I
My
I
whole thing
can't
is open
handle.
sneezers. What is the percentage of open sneezers on a cruise ship? Is it more or less than in normal life? Because I'll go places where there's less open sneezers. I'm not into open sneezing. I absolutely
We-
come down on negative open sneezer. That
We
I'll put in
watch,
writing.
Uh,
people,
Jordan, Jordan the
"Achoo,
Lion,
dare
and then what's the other guy?
stuff a sock in your-
Jason Green. What's his name? Jason, who went on the cruise ships. He and his
Oh yeah, Jason Green.
Jason Green, and both of them at one
They
point
love it.
said that they smell like urine, like in the
It's a
the
poop-
hallways
It's a poop.
of the cabins.
You got to carry it around with you. This is a big tank full of
Eh.
doodles and noodles.
Biff was
Thank
saying Saturday was so bad I didn't even get angry.
you. Yeah.
What
that's
stage
what
of
you gotta do.
eBay grief am I in? Sunday was a nice normal day of pleasant
Namyo
sales.
Renge Kyo. You really do not care. You have to not care.
That's a good way of looking at it, Doug.
Chris.
Scott,
Same Tim. Okay, look. Scott's saying that Saturday sucked. And
I feel like
Ours did
people
too.
were saying that. Yeah.
ours must have too, because yesterday was good. And I
Okay.
do remember it. And we had like, I don't know, 15, 18 items, 20.
Excuse me. Yawn
But I actually
fast.
shipped them on Sunday. I shipped them yesterday, so we had already sold them on Saturday. Right? Didn't I shipped stuff yesterday.
Yeah,
I shipped myself yesterday. Remember that?
we are also when we're selling something expensive, we're getting that sucker packaged and label printed and slapped
I think
on
I
the
am going to make
package.
that automatic shipping thing that you can put conditions in, and that will just when you sell something, it just automatically prints a label. If it's media and it's 4 ounces or whatever, I'm just gonna be automatically shipping those within 30 seconds of a purchase.
That means that computer has to stay on all night.
Oh yeah.
I don't want what happened to Beard happen to my computer.
My computer's rolling.
So Doug and
tailpipe
Doug was saying
dragging.
cruises are wonderful because no one can reach you and you are forced to chill and relax unless you get norovirus
That's
on the
what
ship.
I'm saying, and you did it.
Which he did once.
And how many times have you
I
been
don't
on
wanna
the
talk about
ship?
it. Oh God.
And then I'm going to do my math here. And you tell me how many times you've been on how many cruises? Let's going to tell you, say 2 cruises. And one of those times you got norovirus. That's approximately no way am I going on a cruise. Thank you. I haven't had a cold in 6 years. 6 years, people.
Lag said not everyone
cold.
here is human. I guess Lag is talking about Lag's self.
I know what you're talking
So
about.
Matt, Den Decor, aloha. Terrible sales weekend here.
Nope.
eBay
No, Matt, no,
is
Matt.
error
I deny.
city. And Depop
is popping.
Oh, and we
They're living
haven't
up to
gotten to his comment. Steven's Bargain Barn was asking
Aloha, Stevens Bargain Barn.
the buy button is asking if anyone is experiencing the buy button gone on your listings. He was saying, does anybody else have any issues right now?
Oh.
Well, you were saying that you noticed that the fonts were changing. The fonts had changed.
Saturday.
So eBay's messing
in the
around.
park. I swear eBay was jacking our stuff. So absolutely woke up Saturday morning or Friday morning. Can't tell you exactly which one because I don't notate that kind of stuff. And I noticed the font had changed in the payments.
Can you close
So
that?
if in one thing is true, then many other things are true. that they did something with the UI and probably with the background apps. So, yes, I agree that a whole bunch of stuff happened over the weekend because the font was slightly different. Thank you. That is my proof, and I'm sticking with it. What happened? Who's in the what now? Okay, let's go down here. Funny lag, not here human. Sup Major, howdy Dan. There's a smiley. Major win, hey there, glad to see you. Hot beatings, and good to see you too.
So
So
Biff says you file police under P.
We don't get out much, so the fishing videos are mesmerizing. It's like ASMR for basement dwellers. I
Yeah.
agree. And he's funny and he talks. And I mean, nobody deserves it more than the former eBayer, Darth.
I like how B Nudes is using like numbers and single letters.
I'm not going to even diss stuff.
But I know he's saying,
Okay,
why
the
do I
straight run.
see 7 B's when I pee after eating 7
Shh. Vitamin
Vitamin
D's.
Ds.
You know what that is? Vitamin D's. Back in the 70s, it's something. What? Police are straight rock, in my opinion, and that is, I guess, only half of the opinion of the people.
I
in the
picked
polls.
rock.
You stink. Okay, it's fine that you did that. I think it's
Paul!
totally fair. I think that's the right and the common practice is police must go. Because then you're like, okay, well, if the police could be put into, okay, it leads to two things. One thing is Elvis Costello is already in my 80s. Is that okay? And then do you put in the 80s Peter Cetera? No, Peter, like, does any of Genesis make it into the 80s? No, it does not. Does any of Peter, what's his, a Sledgehammer, what's his name?
Peter Gabriel.
Peter Gabriel. Does that go in the 80s? I don't think it probably does. So I think
Well, what else would it go
following
in?
those very clear rules, the police do not go in the 80s.
And we are not.
But I guess the real question is, am I supposed to, at this age,
So within the
squish all my
genre,
records together?
within the genre,
Or do
no,
I
no,
not
no, no, no,
genre?
no, 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 no. I want genre.
Okay.
So within the genre, it will be alphabetized.
Genre staying. Thank you.
Yes, because if I'm like, oh, I want to listen to some
These are alphabetized.
reggae, I want to just go to the reggae
Yes.
section. Or if I
I
want to
agree.
listen to
I
like,
agree.
yeah,
If you want to listen
because
to,
I
say,
don't know the names.
Bill
of all of
Cosby,
them.
we'll have a special, just a section just for Bill Cosby records. I understand what you're saying.
Sting was a great singer, but a way better professional wrestler. I don't get that.
B Nudes, those are two different people. I know you didn't know that, but now you do. Thank you. Thank you.
Mike
thank
got
you.
a double banger sale. Oh, what title?
You
of
file
the
police under P. Gosh.
Right, and
always
Record
breaking it
Crate
down.
was when we asked him. I think it was
Oh,
more
Record
like
Crate. Okay. Good point.
what title, because they maybe lean a little differently.
Well, I was looking at Ghost in the Machine and going, I mean, this is a rock record. But is this a modern rock? See, modern rock messes me up because I was such a
Right.
follower of modern rock. But you would definitely hear
Morning.
certain records, certain songs on here. What is the song on here that you listen to? Is it Ghost in the Machine? No, Demolition Man. It's rock, but it's really fast rock, and I guess it's not punk in any way, shape, or form. And it's not really part of they're not really part of the new British new wave.
Yeah, Paul, our video is messed up, but we figured at least we have
We
audio.
got the audio. We get 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
And he says, apologies for tardiness, Master Primo. I'll say an extra Hail Mary tonight.
Thank you. That's important. Double banger sale, enjoying the twilight last gleaming over here. That is Mike saying that. Enjoying the past 24
Hey,
hours of
Reventure
sales.
Goods. Depop is going crazy for Reventure
ABC
Goods.
Matt also torturing us and twisting the knife, watching it go deeper.
ABC.
Come on, do it now!
Just stick it all the way in. Oh my gosh, we're bleeding out. Dave, right? I'm sending out an SOS. I mean, it's modern rock. Be careful with that, Dave. Be careful. Hey, Dave, won't you be my girl? Synchronicity's got to be the best one. I agree. I mean, I love Synchronicity, the King of Pain, and the Sun. But the earlier Police, the pop Police, were different than the earlier Police. So my real question is, what is happening with the old Police, where they're just super fast drums and all the stuff, but it's not necessarily the King of Pain or.
I would file Media Picker. I would file Sting separate from the Police.
Stink.
Sting.
I'm
Well,
Stink.
Media Picker was saying
Wrapped around your finger.
Media Picker says
King of Pain.
if you're throwing
Every breath you take.
if you're throwing new wave in the 80s alt, then that should be it. I've also seen them filed under pop rock. Next question, do you file Sting with the Police or keep them separate?
Oh, Sting's going on his own because he does Karma Sutra. So he's going to have to be totally separate.
PMK was saying they would
Water.
have been
Hydrate,
filed under rock pop back
and pop. Yes, that is a section.
back in my record store days, even though we understand.
But
all
Professor
those
Moose Knuckle, you're
subcategories.
from the like Warehouse, Tower Records days. But then Tower Records, it's as time went on and maybe more when CDs came out, like they had to genres exploded. So there was a time, and this brings up my big racist question about music.
What?
Is back in the day, because I come from the old school where I'm trying to remember if there was ever a time when there was crossover. If you wanted to buy a black artist, it was always R&B section. It just always was the R&B. So and then I think hip hop might have broken
Even
that.
if it wasn't R&B music?
Well, I don't think they put out anything but R&B, black artists at the time, because what else sold? So that was the question, is why did I... And then when I have my own record collection, I have since integrated my record collection. Thank you. It's very important to stay up with the times. But I always had this very creepy feeling. I don't know why. I have it to this day, of how things got separated in a record store. And I vow to make this right. It's my dying wish. I hope it's not my dying wish.
B News was saying, Major Win, we are trying to be more present. Haha, appreciate you, Primo, Span, Pokey, and the whole gang on here.
Now
we
that's
appreciate you, Doug
hydration.
and Row, and the whole gang as well. Dave. Meow. Amazon. What's the one frame every 10 seconds? Glitches. We're glitchy.
It's a new
Silver.
It's new,
Yep, Davy
it
and
saves money.
Goliath.
It saves electrical. Low carbon footprint.
And I already read Steven's Bargain
I love
Barn.
that
I was wondering if anyone else is experiencing issues with eBay. The buy button is gone.
I have not seen that, but you know what I did see that may have always, and I don't know why I didn't, I've recently just seen this, so maybe this is part of that change, or maybe it's just something I just never noticed, because who cares? If I'm signed in or not signed in, I swear that if I was signed into my account and went to go look at one of my items, it would show, I don't think this is true now. Now I'm saying it, I sound stupid, but it would show buy it now still. And then if you logged out and then went and go look at your item, it would still say buy it now. And now it just shows one thing instead of a bunch of things. I don't know if I'm accurate or not. That's just a hot
You
take.
just made me think of, you remember when I was like, are we activating our PL attribution if we click on our own listing?
Oh, yeah. I don't think about that.
Right. Well, no, but
You are.
that's no.
You do it from a
Not
different
anymore.
account.
But that right, if you do it from a different account, but not from your account that you're listing, and it has to be clicking it on the promoted listing itself, the special promoted ad, not.
I think so.
Yeah, it wouldn't be activating it then.
Can you die from drinking water too fast? Because I feel like I'm
You
going
can
to die.
dive into too much water.
I drank that too fast. Don't ever do that, everybody. I'm all like hot and gross right now. I think I'll be okay. Biff says, sorry, I got my alphabet wrong. Your police records go between Pointer Sisters and Pretenders. Thank you. Well, Pretenders are in the 80s, Biff. Pretenders are in the 80s.
It's all the result of too many black label prescription medications being injected into.
We can't do it. I'm feeling gross from the water. I can't read B Nude's comments right now. Thank you. Mercari has a buyer's fee. Both buyers and sellers pay there.
Oh, so then at least it's a shared fee and not just all on the seller.
I don't care if it's shared. Just make me pay less for selling my stuff. I don't care about fairness, everybody. Damn it. Don't pretend like fairness is what we want here. We want a rigged system, but just in our favor. Thank you.
Amazon, I thought it was my computer trip and you guys made me restart my PC.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I mean, we can't see that, but I know exactly what it is because
well, if I look on my phone,
for the first time
I can
ever,
see
I
it,
jacked
yeah.
this up to 4K, and obviously my computer cannot keep up with that, and it's trying to send out 4K signal, but I mean 8K signal, like more than 2,000 by whatever.
What?
It's 4,000 by
so
whatever.
Wednesday we should be fine.
Maybe. If I can think of something else to go wrong, I'll use that. You are a stinker, Professor Moose Knuckle. And here's Sandra coming in saying sorry for the choppy video. And thanks again,
I know,
Major.
thank
Wen.
you.
You are so sweet.
That makes me think of the greenie treats.
The
Remember we used
greenies,
to
yeah.
get little greenies for the kitty
And then they have the greenie
cat?
pockets.
Kitty
Are the
cats.
kitties? I guess no sound, bad video,
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
how
we
do
were
it.
thinking too, Amazon.
That's how we do it. We are discussing eBay's recent move towards my police records go between Plimsolls and Power Station. Okay. I don't think we have a single Plimsoll. Can we even call us a record collector? We don't have a lot of shoegaze. Shoegazi, as I like to call it.
Fugazi.
Shoegazi. I made it up myself. It's my own thing.
Dan was saying, I don't get the courtesy of reach around from eBay. Did you say something like reach around something?
Yes. Who said that?
Lag, you know the police.
I don't get the courtesy of a reach around from eBay. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like they've taken so much from us. They're gonna run out of room to take stuff from sellers.
Police is
and
a
it's
band.
just gonna end up being a mathematical
Sting
loss for them.
in band. Said band.
Band members. I think Sandra
I don't
was
think
in the
Lag
police.
is as young as I thought Lag
Sandra in the
was.
police?
Or is.
Oh, you don't. Lag, you know exactly, Roxanne. You told her what to do. You're like,
Pointer
don't you turn on that
sisters.
red light.
And if you want, jump in.
Wait, why is this the same? Is this going? Are we gonna do one of these things and confuse me, and then I say stuff weird? Yeah, we are. All the stuff goes out the window when GameStop takes over. I assume we're all just gonna go out the window.
Lag, your AI, don't you know what police and Roxanne and
Who's in the Roxanne? Red light is cop light, not a prostitute.
Oh,
light.
Eric. Oh, yeah, I know, Eric, if you're still here. That's what I'm wondering, too. Are you going to have to put in package weights and sizes at the time of listing? If so, I'll just ship myself.
I'll shit myself. Yes, it's 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 ounce.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
we don't pre-weigh or
How can you-
pre-measure.
how can you
We have
pre-weigh?
flat shipping rates. So hopefully... Oh, I can't imagine
I
eBay
think
could do it with the stuff we're
Joe-
selling. But
Profit First Joe pre-boxes because he has so... I'm just trying to think of another person who pre-boxes. But
John
Joe,
and Jenna do.
They do? Do
Yeah. Yeah, they do. But I think there's times where...
They don't. It's not always.
Right. I think there's maybe a lot of their... Yeah. I swear one time on a video,
I mean, there's no way for us to
they said...
package books
they do.
because some books might go together and we never know which books are going to sell. So when
Oh, God. Can you imagine pre-packaging
can't.
13,000 books?
you can't do that.
No.
It's impossible.
That would be like resurfacing, 20,000 DVD.
Well, I was just actually
CDs.
thinking about that, how that is such the way to do it, which is that you just list all the CDs and then you resurface the ones as they go out, which I never would have thought about until
Does I wonder
heard
if James
that.
and or beard, if they say in their listing that it's resurfaced if needed.
I think they just say acceptable condition or very good.
Because
or good
Adam
condition.
and I were talking about that, and we were both saying how we feel that the resurfacers, like that one time when we did it, it leaves like a haze. And I don't
leave some
I don't
swirly,
like
twirly
that.
gumdrops.
Yeah,
but it
and he
doesn't
noticed
matter
and
if you're selling it as acceptable or good condition. Doesn't matter. It just has to play. So, and they're not selling it for premium money. They're selling it for a money.
so
One
with
money.
ours, that the ones that we have that have been aside forever because they need resurfacing, we'll just say they're good.
We'll probably just lower the condition on them as long as they play. And just say it's because I was selling. We only went through once for near mint CDs. We haven't even gone
When was
through
the
for
last time
excellent.
you brushed your teeth?
Yeah, it's cheese. I have pre-show cheese. Don't point out my cheese habit to everybody. I literally did have a bunch of cheese
I see.
and some rustic shreds. Is it in my beard? Sometimes
No, it's like in your teeth.
I always need some during show cheese. I'm a big. I don't know if any of you knew this, but I like cheese, and I'm a big mouse.
That's what I do for our short. But dang it, our video keeps chopping. You know, I wanted to get back
Chopping
into
broccoli.
Shorts.
We're gonna get into sharks.
Video
all right.
shorts.
Do you have enough cheese?
Shorts.
Every other platform is doing it. Vinted is pushing people with bricks and mortar stores
For the
as drop
shipping.
points for shippers. We're never going to be involved in any of that nonsense. But there's a whole new reseller.
I mean, maybe
reality.
for books, right?
No, I'm never taking anything in anywhere. This is the future.
What do you mean taking it in?
This is the future of reselling. Is going to look different.
And the thing
A
is
little
that
different.
they're not
I
allowing
mean,
us.
reselling is going to go on forever.
Eric.
So the problem, are they preparing for the next 30 years of reselling? Maybe it's going to look way different than it does now.
Eric was saying, I'll just ship myself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no,
I
eBay
will
is making
ship
it
myself.
so that you have to use their
Who's making it?
labels.
Nobody's making anybody. Stop talking
For
like
whatever
that.
category. Whenever they end up implementing it, they're
Nobody
saying.
said they're going to do it.
Yeah, hopefully they'll
Stop
allow you to opt
pretending.
out. I don't know.
Big pretender.
We're just waiting until it happens.
No, wait, nobody.
But this was something that they actually were testing a year ago. In fact, it was either Ina or Value Added that wrote about that almost a year to the month. I think it was June of last year when they wrote an article about how someone was saying.
Oh my
saw
God!
that. What?
Did you read this? Major Win, or should I say Mr. Doug,
Doug
is promoted to Senior Director of Importance of his company.
That is so well deserved.
I mean, well deserved. Probably comes with a whole bunch of added responsibilities, hopefully money too. But I mean, nobody deserves it more than Doug.
Oh, congrats.
Doug puts in the time.
I hope it's something you wanted.
Yeah, right. That's a good point. I hope that's something you wanted because you got it.
Well, I'm glad because I know that you guys have been doing a lot of working on like AI and stuff. So I was wondering if that would maybe jeopardize your job, but you're promoted. So
I got
that's good.
promoted to director of sitting. So I do a lot of that. I'm telling you. I mean, actually,
What's
only
this?
because the last two, because I hurt my guts and my back.
What's that? I can't hear it.
That's for Christmas. Don't you know?
Oh.
How dare you? Words. B Nudes, you have been demoted to words because we don't have enough time. There's not enough time.
Yeah, Ryan's here.
I like Ryan. Major
Oh, you're
win,
talking
congrats to you.
Ryan
I'm
from
sure it was
eBay,
long
the
overdue.
GameStop.
Ryan,
dude.
can I be on the board?
Oh, he's talking Ryan, the eBay,
C-
eBay, eBay,
COO-ness lag. The
GameStop.
common thing said and the uninformed buy into don't matter me either way. GameStop took over in the words. Give me the 40. Major says, thanks so much, Jovial. Would love for eBay to be the primary mode for our fam, but we're chipping away at it whenever we can and make that a reality.
Is Roro still doing it?
You guys have to live in California.
Is
by the way.
Roro still doing the reselling full time?
Yeah, tell us. Why can't he just talk to us? Why do we have to wait for words? at the bottom.
Lag
of the
is
chat.
saying I'd put the cards on the curb with a free sign.
Seriously,
Let's just go pile them
Lag.
back up on the guys.
Lag. Seriously, the guy still has his little table, his little handmade out of an old crate type little table that said free on it. It's still on the side of his house. That's why I've been waiting, because I'm like, he's going to like all of a sudden go bring this back out and put some more stuff on it. But it's been 2 weeks and he hasn't. So I was thinking maybe in the middle of the night, we just go take out his little thing and then go put his cards back on his thing in front of his house. And that would be funny. Yeah. All right. No?
I don't know. I was reading. And
Just
yes,
what Lag
Jovial
said.
Juggler
But in
is
front of the other guy's
always
house.
so
We're going to return
supportive
the cards. is what
and
I'm saying.
positive, and I love her humor.
And she always knows a new day of the year of the day. What percentage of your collection do you think we'll get rid of? On your last flip video, you were keeping like 83%. You're talking, yeah, right. Like mathematically. No, because yes, I have a problem, Biff. I do need help on that. I will probably ask for help on that to decide, because what I think of as I'm going through my records, I think of all the friends I have and that we don't invite over anymore at all, ever, for any reason. And that we probably will never probably actually ever entertain another person in our house. But I think
Our
about,
house needs to get better organized.
I think that we will have people come over, and they've always liked my record collection. So I like to keep the 50s stuff for the old people, or I just like, I guess I still think of myself in the musical. I have a friend. Okay, let's just start there. I have one friend. And that friend's name is... Thank you. So we all considered ourselves for years and years and years as museum owners. I mean, honestly, that's what I wanted one of every computer back in the 2000s, and I had them. And then in the later 2000s, I sold so much because you just can't bring it all, and we bought a house, and am I going to really have storage? Anyway, you had to sell everything. So it's always a question. The record collection sits here fairly unmolested, undefiled. It is what it is. It still has... I've sold some nuggets out of it, no doubt. It may not have the Beatles nugs in it, but I just went through a box yesterday, and there's 3 or 4 Abbey Roads in there. I don't know if they're good. One of them said Mary Jane on the cover, so maybe they're all crummy for some reason. I just don't know. I have no idea. So I want to keep like the cool stuff and get rid of the old stuff, but every record I look at, this makes me a hoarder. Every record I look at, I say, I might need this. It's like a paperclip or an old newspaper or an old magazine that real hoarders have issues with. I have with records.
Some of
So I need
your
help.
word choices today are weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to be controversial. Everybody else gets to be controversial, and we never get to be controversial. I want to be controversial too.
You haven't even made it down to Paul.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Vintage charges. Ray says the PayPal issue is mostly happening in the card hobby. Basically, card sellers are buying $500 worth of such cards in bulk. Then the seller sends an empty box.
What?
That's not good. PayPal determines reselling based on bulk. Well, I guess this is why I've always said card selling sucks. Sorry, card sellers.
PayPal issue
Just kidding,
is
card sellers.
mostly happening in the card hobby. Basically, card sellers
understand.
buy $500 worth of such cards in bulk. Then the seller sends an empty box. PayPal determines reselling based on bulk.
Yeah.
So
Somebody buys 500-700 cards
So
for resellers.
and the buyer isn't
not a very good-
the buyer's not protected
not a very
from
good
the
way
empty
to-
box.
It's not a very good way to do it. Well, no, they can't stop it because card sellers are inherently it's inherently douchey. Sorry, card sellers, love you. I can't look at you in the eyes when I say
gives
that.
a bad name to that.
No, card selling is inherently douchey, but not because
Jeez.
I wasn't looking at them when I said it, so it was okay. I have this bill, and I'm crossing my fingers. It's because it's so popular, And as soon as it gets popular, then the Lego bros get involved. People who are uninterested in the hobby, in the sport, in reselling, but interested in money. And that makes anything touched by the resale bros who are only interested in reselling. Every single niche or genre of reselling gets ruined when it blows up. And that happened with comic books and cards and everything else. So, handbags, sneakers. I'm guessing sneakers has kind of come down. Sneakers are at least wearable. Cards were investment vehicles, and that made it a little douchey.
You talk so much, it's funny.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
C-spam, it's not well pursued, but for example, retailers you'll see subject to availability often because the FCC law says you cannot advertise more than you have without informing consumers. That would make sense.
And no, card sellers, I'm just saying that the douche canoe has expanded. There's room for guys who bought the bricks and minifig store. There's no love for minifigs. It's just a good business opportunity.
Right. Everyone jumps on the bandwagon because they're like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, you can make so much money. So you're
So
starting to
cards are
get
that.
people that don't take it
So Legos are
as
douchey too.
seriously
Yeah.
and
Lego.
they bring it they bring it down.
Is it Legos is douchey or Legos are douchey? Lego. Because S is not a
The
plural.
company,
It's
if
not
you're
a
talking the
pluralization.
company,
No.
Lego,
Lego, the bricks, or the company. It's singular. It's plural. Lego is the plural of Lego. Is Lego. So do you say Lego is douchey or Lego are douchey?
you say the Rolling Stones, like the band, you would say are douchey.
Because it's a plural, collective plural.
No, is. Rolling Stones is douchey
Okay.
because it's a band.
Are mice
It's
douchey?
singular
Mice
band
is
called Rolling
douchey or mice
Stones.
are douchey? Yeah, mice are douchey. Okay, right. So you can get some good grammatical knowledge. Up in there.
Rolling Stones is douchey.
Maybe
sounds
though.
weird.
That might be right though. I don't know.
I think it is.
I think it
because
might
it's
be
a band. It's not real we're not talking a plural
Yeah,
of
I know.
a band. We're talking
I
one
know,
band.
This is English. Does anybody say here at the bottom? Anybody coming in? Ro is still doing
eBay? Okay, nice.
full time. I've got a day job and help with the evening when I'm done, pretty much.
Aw.
Until bedtime, we all love and appreciate
Yes,
you.
we do. I say
Also, I need to
aloha.
get, because of Joe, Profit First Reseller, we need to get some balls.
Oh wait, so
We need to get some balls, Bridget.
Can you find?
We
count?
need balls. What? To sit on. You know how Joe was sitting on the ball?
Yeah.
I feel like I need one of those. That'd be good.
Yes, Biff. We definitely feel like we're 25 still.
I know. I know. Yeah. I am still 25. It's not that I'm not young. I don't feel young. I just feel dumb, like I'm young, sort of. I still feel dumb. I feel like wise and dumb simultaneously, maybe. And sometimes I'm like, I walk through, maybe mostly emotional stuff.
Paul was saying in regards to some glitches, he says, I know on my phone lately, have you updated the app, Paul? He said, I know on my phone lately, I can only access the first photo on the listings. Weird, or is it just my phone?
Wait, doesn't Paul have an iPhone, the same one my mom has, an iPhone 6? Paul, did you get a new phone?
I don't remember.
Weren't you? I think you were the person. I'm getting rid of this. People did not help us with
Paul, he said, you're lucky, guys. I'm out all the time. It's starting to drive me nuts. So much work to do here.
Who's saying that?
Paul.
What's Paul doing? He's got some gardening to do.
You store records by age? How do you find anything?
What do you mean by year? I remember all the years when all the stuff came out.
Genre. No, we're doing genre, Paul.
Paul, we're doing fake genre, meaning I guess we're gonna keep it in this 80s, 70s. Which is it's fraught. It's fraught.
He was saying everything should be by alphabetical order with band name or surname for solo stuff.
Okay, let's say we have the 70s and 80s, and you want to
But
go
I
find.
don't know the band names.
I know this is the problem.
That's why I need it by genre.
But then that's going to be racist. because I'm gonna have to put.
You are so
I'm gonna
weird.
okay. So then go find Michael Jackson off the wall. If you have 80s and 70s, which you're saying we can't have.
Michael Jackson to me is
What
pop.
section go?
Pop.
Pop. Oh, I see how you're getting around this very serious question of
Why?
racism.
Why else? What do you mean he would be? You would do a decade?
No, you put him in R&B.
Oh, I'm
separate
thinking
him.
pop.
I mean, and he
And
used
Cyndi
to get
Lauper would
he
be
used to get
pop.
dumped in R&B, and he'd be in there with like Orange Juice Jones, all the way to I don't know what else, some weird like funk. Yeah, maybe Rick James would be in there, and I don't think that's the right way to do it, even though
Paul.
that's what you want to do, because
Paul was
You're mean.
saying, "Well, we
Don't
can't
care.
see your yawns, but we can still hear them."
Ray is saying correct buyer is not covered because they're considered buying with intent to resell. They're adding that to the policy so they don't have to cover them.
Wow.
So that means if you want to go out and buy 500 cards from somebody, you got to use Square, right?
Somebody, wow.
Too many
Well,
scammers. I know. It's just that's what I mean by it. It's that it's hard to navigate. Now, if you're ABC Matt and you're like, or you're American Arbitrage Carry, or you're Axe Monkey, or you're somebody who's in the zone and you know what to look for and you know how to circumvent and navigate and whatnot.
I mean, I guess
That's
that's
the
good
thing,
for
that's
anyone,
fine.
for everyone to know, because who knows, credit card companies might start cracking down more on these
It's a s-
chargebacks. But it's a
it's a
shame when somebody
scam.
literally didn't get what they paid for, and now they're not protected. That's
Oh, what's
too bad.
what's the count talking about? Give it some thought, Primo. Once it's gone, it's gone. What was he talking about? Oh, my records, maybe just in general in my collection.
Especially the one-offs and original props. I know, Paul.
And I mean, I have sold a
I
lot of
can't-
stuff,
yeah,
but also
I think about the stuff
we
you
kept
sold.
a lot of stuff. So it's like we don't. The whole thing is when you're in your late 50s, I think it's a really smart thing to think about dying soon.
Can you?
Thank you.
Oh, do we talk about?
I'm obsessed with.
Can we talk about poop yet?
I'm obsessed with that. But it's true. I don't want to deal with a lot. There is an absolute paring down of stuff because I'm gonna
I don't
leave
think I
before
saw
she is,
Carla's
and
not
she
here
can't
today.
be left with the stuff because every single day she proves to me she would literally have no idea what to do. I can work with her for another 20 years. No idea what to do if I wasn't here. None. And I don't think that's bad. It's just how it is. And so I need to leave her with manageable inventory.
I was talking with.
I'm
with-
not leaving,
with
but
Bart the other
it
day,
could happen anytime, and I would prefer
and
that
I was
she
saying, I was
could
like,
live.
I was saying, like, if James, I said I could never do this without him.
You can't. But if all you had to do was get records out of a
I could,
out
right?
of
I could
alphabetical
do,
order.
I couldn't
and-
do all of the electronics and
No,
stuff
you
because I
couldn't.
know nothing about
No,
them.
you
Records,
couldn't.
whatever.
I'm a super genius. There's no
Books,
buying
sure,
that. You
but
can't buy that.
But the thing that would give me anxiety is the customer service part of it. You're just like, nope, not answering. Yep, answered. Yep, and you're just like
It takes
a two,
zero.
like one sentence reply.
0.0
I'm
effort.
like writing a novel. Like, ooh.
Well, now you got
yes.
AI to waste your time asking how to
Oh
write
yeah, I
that
could
novel.
have AI just do
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, you could. I mean, honestly, you can. You
I-
can just take their question and put it in ChatGPT and say, respond for this for me. And it would. And then you just have to see if it sounded right.
Yeah.
The band is douchey. The people
Oh.
in the band are douchey.
Oh, in the police.
Are douchey. The band itself is douchey, and the people in the
Yes.
band are douchey.
Oh, right. Yes. Thank you. That's a good way of expanding it. I'm tired.
What you're describing is the reason why we can't, why I can't thin the horde herd. Yes, I mean, yeah, it is. I never know if somebody's coming over. If I got to impress somebody, I think I did that in everything though. I did that in arcade games and pinball machines and automobiles and what do we have left? Really, just records. I mean, I have a lot of, I guess, video game stuff left over. But really, is in terms of the collection,
I'm hungry.
the only collection we have left is the records, unspoilt, the unspoilt collection. I guess the books there's still haven't listed all the books yet. And I'm just trying to think. Cassette tapes. There's hundreds and hundreds of cassette tapes we haven't listed, but that's not important. That's not fun. Yeah. So that's all I got to say. Good night. Okay, I'm going to zip up here and see what happened.
Folks.
Wow, there's so many rotations of this wheel. I've always wanted to do a commercial gas station style hot dog roller and nacho cheese dispenser. They're like $1,000. This one was like $200, and it was a 2-piece with the roller berg and then the red and yellow hot dog stand with the glass and you could have had that. It wasn't like I say prosumer because it was very colorful and painted and nice. It wasn't like quilted stainless steel with the 2 big wheels on it that you could take to downtown.
No, it looked sort of like chintzy.
It was a backyard one.
Temu.
It wasn't Temu, but it's Temui.
Yeah,
if that's
it was
a word.
little Temu.
The bottom line is growing the
rest on your
secretary
shoulder?
market. Howdy count, howdy B nudes. Biff says, I'm waiting for the YouTube video where instead of trying to steal the ATM, the thieves take the glizzy roller and the nacho pump. The world is crumbling, and that will happen. Okay. Yes. Thank you. I will now recognize this.
Sorry.
Thank you. Glad
Any
we did not
meal
have to.
suggestions? I'm hungry.
Anybody have any meal suggestions that are healthy, hopefully organic,
Quick.
super quick? You can buy them at a crappy store.
Awesome. Awesome.
We had good food yesterday.
Oh my goodness, but it did not fill me, but it was so delicious.
We have I probably have Portland to the order of Portland food places here that are good and vegan-y. Like we have a vegan place just down the street from here that I'm just telling you every single person in this chat would die for, I think. And I'll tell you why.
Everything tastes so good. You would not even.
It's a crossover, fully vegan, and one of their top items is a what do they call chalupa? What do they call those things? It's like a corn.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Fajito.
Fajito. Anyway, Guy Fieri came up here and went to this place, and it's just down the street from us. And it's actually named after him. He said this is like the best vegan food he's ever had, and it with good reason. I'm sure it's not good for you because if you can still have 5,000 calories of vegan.
True. That is very true. Just because it's vegan doesn't mean it's.
But in this case, it's super good.
Man, the thing I had was so good. I so want it again,
it's
but
all
it's
fake.
like $14, and it wasn't that filling.
It's very fake meat oriented, so there's a lot of.
Mine was just
fake chicken nuggets.
It was like tofu and grilled carrot and coconut and
they make it
pickled.
real well.
Oh my goodness, I love pickled veggies. Yum yum yum. Oh, it was all just piled on this awesome yummy bun.
Yummy buns.
Bunny.
Okay, I'm just going down the Flickr book. Dave Primo, I'm sending you a message in a bottle. Giant head-sized jar. Thanks, Dave. I'll check out in the mail.
Lag.
I think didn't they say, Dave, that you'll be able to take weed in the airplane? They're changing, the TSA is changing rules that you can. I don't know if it has to be medicinal or I don't think so. I don't know.
Can you bring cigarettes on an airplane?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, you should be able to.
But what if you're going to a state that doesn't allow it? This was a TSA order that said you could bring it.
Yeah, who knows? I don't care.
Nobody cares about you either.
Like with all the measles, I'd stay in the basement.
Yeah, we don't go anywhere. No, when you're not catching me, measles.
I wonder if
you're not airdropping some drone measles on my head. I see those drones coming in low. You're low. Life consign. Reventure Goods. My Depop is going crazy. Aloha, Reventure Goods. People are talking about Depop like something's going on over there. Yeah, it took some doing, but I gave a gallon of water in my brain and it let me go.
Has AI finally given you the time away from meetings?
Oh, you just pour water on it. That's how you get rid of AI. Finally, you have some good evidence here. If it ever takes over.
Doug
some
was
water on it.
saying about Revenge
Makes-
Good, saying Depop
Swing
is going crazy.
away.
That's awesome. We really want to give, I'm guessing he's saying Depop a shot. Give that platform and Vinted a try. Vinted, it seems so popular right now.
I don't think we've done
I am
anything.
just seeing so many ads for Vinted. They are putting a ton of money into it.
Basket, throw traditional models out the window. I believe we will be entering a different economy we've seen before. I agree. That's what I totally agree with. And that's why I know for a fact anybody, well,
Peter
addressing,
Gabriel.
wait, B Nudes.
What?
You were one of the, wasn't B Nudes one of the people in our chat?
What?
Last week with Josh Fagan and, no, it was Benny
Benny Stratton.
and Josh
And Nash.
and Nash came in. Okay, yeah. So I think you got to take every advantage and every trick in the book. And one of them that works still right now, absolutely, nobody can argue with it, is getting a whole bunch of low sell-through rate items, but a concentrated amount of them and using AI to list them, therefore exponentially listing them way faster than any superhuman used to be able to. And because so many people haven't adopted yet, you still have this opportunity. There's still this window. It is a closing window. We will all die once this window is closed. But if you get ahead of it, you can get ahead of it. And I think what will happen is that it will just cull. A whole bunch of people, all of a sudden, their heads will fall off one day after all the AI has listed all the items.
Oh, sorry.
And then people's heads will just start falling off. And well, in that one couple different ones, like either Marvel, you turn into dust, but you really don't die. You just go to a different place where you have to sell on a Bonanza.
We didn't see
You have to sell on Bonanza.
Snoopy collector in here, right?
No, we did not.
I hope she's okay.
Peter Gabriel,
Paul, your nephew
Genesis
hurt
goes in
his
prog
leg
rock.
last night,
Oh,
but
he
he's feeling better today.
Rose family makes fun of me because I can't tell the difference between Peter Gabriel. You can't. I agree with you.
Really?
One is a sledgehammer and one is Air Tonight. I know this. But they are the same people. They came out at the same time. They just have different haircuts. And I agree with you. And neither one of them is Sting. This is also true. Biff says the only sane practice is to jettison genre and file alphabetically. Okay. But you need to have, see, she needs baby steps though. We got to have at least, okay. But let's say, what do you mean genre?
Because I get,
What are your genres that you
when
need?
we're playing music, it's usually by genre. It's not.
But your genre is how I have it, 80s and 70s. So 80s is Cyndi Lauper. 80s is The Weeknd
But I would.
that just came out. Would that be in the?
But
mixed
I
in
wouldn't have new wave or anything from the 80s in with the 80s.
You would not.
No. If you're saying 80s, it's going to be like pop. If you're labeling it a decade, it's more pop in my mind.
But what about pop and rock? Because that's going to be 70s and 80s.
Yeah, or pop rock. Like the common stuff played on the radio. It's popular music.
So what you're saying is what I could do is I can leave the Police in with pop and take the Zepp out.
Yes.
And that's in rock. Then where does B-52s go?
So for me, B-52s
It's not
would
pop.
be alternative music.
It has to be alt
Mm-hmm.
or
But
80s.
alt would be like inclusive of new wave.
No,
We gotta think about it. But I need it to be by
I
genre.
wanted to solve this problem
It needs to be
today,
by genre.
and all we've done is make it even more muddy than it
Because
ever
we
was.
don't. That's the only way we play music is by genre.
What you see what we're dealing with is we have two different heads. We have the all-knowing Oz, and then we have Dorothy on painkillers over here. Thank you.
I mean, It's like Adam Record Crate. It
She's not on painkillers, by the
brings
way.
up
I just said
so-
that was funny.
He brings up so many cool bands that I've never heard of, and like I'll go check them out on YouTube, and I'm just like, my band knowledge is very limited. I mean, growing
know
up
4
here,
bands.
it was we had the college radio station. We didn't have alternative radio stations here, so it was just whatever some college kids would play.
Look at this. Genre, subgenre, genre, genre, subgenre, and then chronological for a real high fidelity move. Once it's in the subgenre, it is chronological. So by age, by year, because I could do that too, because I can go right to where Depeche Mode is if it's in subgenre electronics. You know, it's also that's too much for me. I can't subgenre on my genre. I can genre and then chronological. No, I have to genre for her to make it work for her. I'm gonna have to genre.
Well, it'd be like
alphabetical.
alternative, and then new wave is in alternative, and what else is considered new wave?
We're never gonna make it.
Ska? I mean,
We're just gonna have to
no,
sell. We're
not
selling the
new
whole
wave.
collection. I ain't trying to work through this. We can't work through this. There's no amount of math that will make this work.
Ask AI.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Take all the different.
If people are watching her
Dancehall,
closely,
ska,
the wealth gap
reggae.
is shifting at a crazy pace. Middle class folks are now just living in poverty because they didn't adjust and account for inflation. Now, what I said years ago, and I'll say it all the time to my people in here, you must become rich person adjacent. I mean, if you can become rich, that's ideal. That's ideal. What is rich? I don't know exactly. But most of us aren't too far from rich. I mean, most of us in the Western world are not. Depends on if you look at us globally or in the United States. But still,
We'll sell things that rich people like.
sell things that rich people like, buy things that rich people sell or give away. Get good stuff for cheap and sell it. And well, I've also been saying for 2 years that what it seems like is that the middle class is evaporating, in that if you're on the ladder right now, you need to jump up to that top rung, or you're going to fall down to the lower tier without being rude or anything, because you're going to be treated like that for the rest of our lives when whatever finishes happening.
Or you sell,
The New World Order.
or you
Dun-dun-dun.
or you have the volume model of selling, and it's like things that
that
really
is the
low-
future.
right? So for those
It's the future for now.
middle class that are going down a rung because of inflation and all of that stuff, that's where selling in volume
I think that we're
and
on
lower
the,
prices
we're
will
on the
help.
edge, and we
will
see
be
it, and
good.
we have the opportunity
I don't know what I'm saying.
to mobilize. We have the opportunity to mobilize in this environment of eBay. What the people who are going to fall back are the workers, people who have jobs and go to work, because those are the people who are working currently without a net. And I think we're working with a net. We have pivoted. Well, you've pivoted from the working thing 5 years ago. It doesn't happen that fast. AI is accelerating it, but we have time to make these pivots and adjustments. And you not working for a job was a huge pivot. And that's now 6 years ago.
Which would never be anything I would have ever done had I not lost that
But
job.
hasn't it taken us all of 6 years to feel confident about where we're at? Maybe 5 years. Maybe we've been operating in some confidence, but really 7-8 months since we've been able to list things faster than humanly possible before, thanks to AI listers.
I mean, it's
So-
like it's different when the only income is coming from your,
It's
one,
awesome though when it works, isn't it? It's
It
pretty
is,
awesome.
yeah. But like kudos to John and Jenna. Any couples that are Joe and Heather,
The
because
perfect video.
you are solely relying on yourself. It was great when I had the job.
You're right,
It's like I had the health insurance was through the employer,
Yeah.
the paid vacation. So now everything is on us to.
And we
to
found out
come
that
up with
your
it.
insurance was awesome because you had, you had such great insurance. She had primary insurance, and then she had this other insurance that paid the insurance the first insurance didn't pay. And I was like, who gets that? You got like some solid gold platinum insurance program. And then we got whatever insurance. So
Well, our own, and then it's like, wow, you still have
We
to
had
pay
better
like
insurance.
50% of your doctor appointment.
You had great
Okay,
insurance.
great.
you did have good insurance. I love your old insurance.
But I was looking at
I don't think it's the same though. The whole thing has changed.
literally
Everybody's changed. The doctors have changed.
in the
how they do
appointment for
it.
10 minutes with a doctor, and it's
all different.
$351.
Yeah, it is. Primo, modern rock is messing me up too. I nowhere as near as good. It's very confusing to make. Where does Echo and the Bunnymen go? Where does the cult go? Where do I put the cult? You know, that's the problem.
Right. So modern rock, that's not alternative, or is it?
I don't know.
I always
Some of it
considered
is.
new wave, modern rock, and
Okay,
alternative
what is
the
big
same.
country? There's so many
In the
problems.
big country.
Where does Polecat go? Where's Polecat go? Beth,
Susie.
where do I put Polecat? Do I make a section that's just Polecat and stray cats? Is that the subgenre? Media picker?
Susie.
So angry about this.
And it's a flip it was saying eBay was really bad for me over the weekend. Both Macari and Posh individually
sales.
beat.
We can measure up our AB
And
sales
to
people.
flip it,
We're all
do you
selling the same
cross
things.
list onto Posh, and have you ever had any issues with having to take down your items because they sold on another platform if you do cross list onto there? Because that's the thing that I hear
that's
about.
It's so messy. So messy, Biff. I just don't know what to do. It's too much. I mean, this is the same problem that I'd have for Van Halen. I mean, it's just doesn't make sense. Sting solo can go with the police, though. I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to.
Gonna cost everyone here about $2,200, pretty direct, like annually for the next 15 years at a minimum.
For what?
Oh, for what? B News. Cost of Iran and to rebuild what's being used and to create new drone-based.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess that matters, but it doesn't. So what I'm going to say, Rich, is right now, and I'm just going to, I want to feel good about ourselves. So I'm going to say the middle class has evaporated. And right now we're still hanging from the rung of the ladder that's being pulled up right now. We're still hanging on to it. And I think how I know we're hanging on to it, which is good. Uh-oh, that's not good.
What? What?
This just went ding dong. And there's no reason for it to have gone ding dong.
Is your phone not in whatever mode?
I don't know. No, it's gonna be. I bet it's not gonna work. But anyway, what I was saying is that gas does not. We're not affected by the gas price. I haven't noticed it or notated. I also spend $2 to transfer my money sometimes. So I'm thinking that I'm probably that I'm not falling, that I'm actually, it's okay, sweetie. I was just kidding when I said that. But you believed me. And she went to go track it down and solve a problem before it became one. So I think that that's where we are. But I don't know. I would have to ask. I'd have to ask Beard if he thought that his gas to go make a big pickup and drive from state to state. If he felt like that was if the gas prices are a lot. Although he lives in the South where they're cheaper. Because up here, I think we're close to $5 a gallon. But I have never once felt any pain from that.
If we had to drive every single day, we would feel the pain more.
Maybe not. I just don't think I would feel it. It's just not.
I would say
it's the only thing going wrong. Eggs. I mean, those things don't bother me. But we don't have kids. That's the difference. I think is going forward.
We're doing about $40 to $60 of gas a week.
I mean, but who cares? It's just nothing.
And that's really just going to our warehouse to pick up books.
The cost of doing our everyday things has not changed.
We don't really drive much
for the entire time where we had egg gate and gas gate and who knows what gate does not affect us as resellers. We have no kids. I think that's a big difference.
That's a big thing too.
If you have kids and mouths to feed,
it's a whole different story.
And you got to take them places, and then they're ingrates, and they don't even chip in for gas. Ungrateful kids.
Paul, Pokey was outside and he was running back to the house to come in. And on his way, something happened and he just, yipe, and then just
Where are
stood
you?
at the bottom of the stairs holding his leg up. And then he was favoring his leg all night.
But he was also asleep all night, so she didn't know that.
No, all
Media Picker
night
says,
up until
I
we went to
missed
bed. and
Tower
then-
Records. There was a 3-story
Yeah.
one in downtown Chicago.
We do not have Tower Records here, but I
We had a lot of them
went
in
to
California.
Tower Records in Boston several times.
I took you to my Tower Records in
And
California.
blah, 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 California
Yeah, mine was
Tower.
better. The Boston one was huge. And you've also been to you also went to Times Square. That was gigantor. And then did that become Virgin? Was that Virgin in Times Square? There's no reason to go to Times Square. Something about bananas. What's he saying? By band name or surname for solo stuff, everything should be in alphabetical order. Sorry, I'm English. I mean, that's sort of what I'm thinking, but I think that what's going to happen is we're going to do it the same way we've always done it. Alphabetical 80s, which includes anything that I know she'll like because she only likes 80s. And then 70s will be rock, and then everything else will be in there.
Why
And
you
that'll-
mean 70s?
I don't know. It seems to be the only way to
But
keep you in the.
I mean, I guess
know.
we don't have any current.
There's no current rock.
Well, we don't have. All of our stuff is old. We don't really
You've
have
got The Weeknd.
new- Yeah, The Weeknd. That's the only modern
that's
one
modern.
we have.
No, actually, we have. quite a few.
Record. Adam was saying that some black artists that are not R&B. We have Joan Armotrading,
Tracy Chapman.
Living Color,
Bus
Tracy
Boys.
Chapman,
Bus Boys. You mean
Prince,
the-
Bad Brains.
This is what I'm saying. You would put all them in R&B back in the day. I'm just telling you what would happen.
Right, but
I don't think
I don't
think
know.
Bad Brains would be in
for
R&B.
sure. Really, like that seems weird to
Well,
me.
Bad Brains, I would say, is one of the genre. I mean, the busting things. Where do you put Bad Brains? They had to come out with a actual place, punk rock or whatnot, to put Bad Brains. I mean, Bad Brains is an interesting study.
What
case
does
of
R&B
awesomeness.
stand for?
Rhythm and blues.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that
but
would be so
Tower
weird to file
Records,
this on
I'm
the-
telling you, this is how it was. They didn't have that many genres back in the day, 70s, 80s, maybe early 80s. And I think the early 80s is when everything busted up because they had to. There was no hip hop before 80s, right? They have a rap section. I think they had a rap section. And then they had a little punk rock section, which would be full of in
I
California. there's a
cannot
whole
believe
bunch
how
of,
far behind you are.
I'm doing a good job, right? It's only 3:05.
And you're at 320. I mean,
At 220.
220.
Say it right. How dare you? Can't even say it right. Jeez. Bad Brains. I know Bad Brains are awesome. And honestly, to be quite frank, they are a genre busting band. So maybe they do deserve just their own plastic card with Bad Brains written on them. Thank you.
Pause.
No country. Wait, you're not supposed to be talking about.
They're just talking with each other. Let them be.
But he says he doesn't like to talk about polys.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, you're not allowed to, but he
Oh,
seems like he's
wait,
been
I guess he's having a convo
let
with
loose.
B
He's been
News.
let loose. Okay, I'm going fast. Yeah,
Wait, B News. I mean, Count was giving us a little.
glitch can be a beat.
But the stream still scratches the itch, and as long as you're still getting rich, it's
yeah,
selling
we
in
getting
your
riches.
niche.
That's
a
what
good
we're.
one.
That's what we're trying to do.
Which glitch be a snitch? Tell us now, Dracula witch. Fugazi, yes.
Look on the bright side. So now we can see the yawns, but we still
Yeah.
can't.
Can't
But
see
we-
the youngs, but
we
we
can
hear
still hear
them.
them. We haven't had a good stream in a few weeks. That something's wrong every time. It's annoying. My Bad Brains are between Bad Bascom and Band Aid. I mean, that's pretty good because you would alphabetically, sweetie, you would know where to go to find something that you wanted to find. She just has super bad recall. It's like her Alzheimer's started at like 19. So nothing ever really got in
That's
there
stuff you should
enough.
show
Like,
her
oh,
now.
what do you like? Pixies? What else? I think Cure. Like it'll take a while. She'll name 3 or 4 bands.
like some of the pretty generic ones, and then I'll be like, oh wait, right.
What was that?
Loved,
What was that? So I want to give
right,
her.
Echo and the Bunnymen.
That's why I want to give her like this row so she can go through it and find the things that she wants. If she goes through the rock and roll, she'll probably get sleepy.
Yeah,
Because there's like too much.
Because I don't know all the band
Vanilla
names.
Fudge.
I
I mean, what
can't
else is in there? I mean, there's like everything that she's never heard of.
I don't.
Traffic.
I don't
What is
go-
this Traffic?
I don't go to the records going, oh, I want to listen to the Pretenders. I go, oh, I want to listen to some, cool 80s.
So I guess we're
80s,
stuck.
all
We need permission from
new
everybody to
wave,
do it the way we already
alternative.
have it. We need actual permission from at least Biff and Adam.
Or I want to listen to some rap.
Maybe Media
or
Picker.
I want to listen to some Hawaiian. I don't want them all
I
mixed in
understand.
together.
Now I remember
in
why I have such a
alphabetical
problem.
order.
It's never gonna work. It'll never work. I wish I was only joking, but the only police I know are the kind that come to your house
for
and
wellness
check for
checks.
crack. What? Check for crack?
Wellness checks.
Quirky Picker Chad says, I don't have a police record, but I did have a warrant for my arrest. Well, then you have a record. Hold on, let me check.
Quirky Picker.
I'm checking.
Chad
Quirky Picker Chad, FBI records.
took
Oh, you
items
didn't
on
mention that.
consignment and never paid
Took
consignment.
bricks on consignment in Oregon and then ran away with them.
Oh, my
Alt
go-to is the
name
1 by 1
Sandra
by 12.
Michaels.
Oh,
There's alt names up here too.
1 by 1 12 ounce.
Hold on, my nose is itchy. Don't look at me. I have to. Oh, I have to itch
You're
the inside.
frozen
It's almost
anyhow, I'm
picking.
sure.
The chat is epic today. We're gonna
Thanks.
epically make it go on forever. Primo, my go-to
Thanks,
is
Doug,
one,
for being here.
one by 1 by 1, 2 ounces.
Oh, 1 by 1 by 1.
Yes, that
my
is
eyes did not see the space.
that pops out as a cubic. As a cubic, right? We want to do cubic.
Is that just a little game?
Or are you? Yeah, I'm not gonna. Honestly, I am absolutely not gonna dive into any. I love all my YouTube friends. Thank you. And I don't not
epic.
like anybody on YouTube, right? Can I say that legally? Is that according to our attorneys? Is that okay to say? Doug, you're epic. Oh, that's a true statement. Doug is epic. Doug is epic. B Nudes was pre-programmed in a past lifetime. What a fry cake. Dave the Dude saw Fugazi at the Palladium in LA for $6 back in the day. Damn, I miss those days. Don't you miss
He doesn't like Fugazi.
I just don't think that they're not punk. They're not like whatever. They're Fugazi. And I don't know. I just didn't like them. I also, Dave, can I just say this out loud? I don't like Dinosaur Jr. I don't like them. I just don't like their vibe. I love Primus. Why? I don't know. I allow them to exist. But no
Primus is
Dinosaur Jr., no Fugazi.
What did Dinosaur Jr. sing?
They're like post punk or whatever. They're like,
I mean, I've heard of them, but I would never be able to be like, oh, that's Dinosaur Jr. See, that's why I need by genre.
You need Aber by genre.
Mm-hmm.
Azer by genre. Thank you. All my records are federal. Police have no access.
Paul.
Well, I generally have much to do with the police, thankfully. I don't have much to do with the police, thankfully, which made it weird when
Two knocked on my door
on
at
Sunday morning.
8:25 a.m.
Oh my gosh, you were pooping your pants. Did you go put on some Depends before you answered the door?
Who were you listening to, like, as you were sleeping, and they were talking about pooping their pants and how they should have a podcast.
A podcast about that. Yeah. What was that?
People
It was
talking
it
about
was
when they poop their pants.
No, it was some normal people doing that, and they said that who are those two people that are married? One of them's the little blonde lady who's funny, and she was
Dax Shepard. And
wanted to do a podcast, and it was just focused on telling. Each episode would be somebody telling their
when they
I shit my pants.
They crap themselves.
I ship my pants. Ship
You're a
with
rich
P.
girl, but you got too far.
Cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. Talk about that.
Oh, Biff has his $5 Fugazi stubs with my Fugazi 45s.
Did I accidentally sell
Primo
my?
Chizo.
Should I not have sold my? I
You're a
love
good
cheese.
boy.
Should I not have sold my Nirvana ticket? I mean, I sold it for like $300, my ticket stub, but it was the Bosnian rape concert, 1993, at the Cow Palace, where they first sang that song. And I did sell it to somebody in Oakland who I assume is running around saying they went to the concert instead of me, but I get the old
It's
memories.
probably like someone that wasn't even born when the concert.
That's why I got the notion it wasn't. It was somebody who
Primo
wasn't born.
Chizo.
That's
I
right.
like that.
Before every show, I go full Primo Chizo.
That's what we need to do. We need to do product development of something you eat.
We should, yeah. Jeez. You are what you eat. And we just take me and just shred me in each bag.
So
We'll
eBay will
shred.
come here and ship my pants.
Ship
for
your
me?
pants for free.
No
Do you remember,
way.
Lag? You probably don't remember on Howard Stern. There was this guy called Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf was his name, and he allowed it to be his name. And then there was this other guy who was another tiny person, had a different name, and Hank he was an alcoholist of the oldest type, meaning he was totally wasted at 6 o'clock in the morning on vodka in his sipper bottle.
We were talking
But
about.
he said that this other little person snuck into his room and crapped his pants for him because he was like,
What are you
"What
talking
happened?
about?
You
Hank?
smell like you crapped your pants." And he's like, "No, I didn't. It was this other guy came in while I was passed out and crapped my pants."
Hank?
You had to be there.
Are you
yeah.
talking about Hank?
Yes.
Okay.
The greatest radio
Hank.
that's ever existed
Oh,
in the history of the
super
world.
trivia knowledgeable
The rock
guy.
and roll trivia. It's like that. There's no other time in life. This is one of the timeline. You know, like 1955, November 15th or whatever it was. That April 1st, 2001 or whatever, when he came on and did his rock and roll trivia, was the greatest. One of the points. One of the timeline things. Whatever you know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, we're just congratulating Nature Win on his promotion.
I know.
Oh,
I just
my
want to quickly.
goodness.
Susie was saying, yes, I cross post to Posh, Etsy, and I just went back
Lag
to
got
Mercari.
fired from Taco Bell.
I've
Good
never
job.
had an issue with taking items down that sell on eBay. I'm very careful that I don't end and relist on Posh before 60 days.
Appreciate you. Biff says, Lag, how did you get fired? I love getting fired stories. It doesn't take much, probably. I got fired from so many jobs by Biff. Check this out. I didn't show up for my shift. You'd be amazing how many jobs you get fired from for not showing up for it.
And wouldn't you wasn't there a job where there wasn't much supervision, so you would go and clock in and then you'd go and run errands and do stuff and then come
Macy's
back?
Chip. I have my name tag over
Yeah.
there. I worked there during Christmases, during college, and in the summer. And in the summer, we learned how to work the system. And I would come there, check in 8 o'clock in the morning. And I was called a rover. So 8 o'clock in the morning, I would check in,
you
go
would
home.
go from different
Yeah.
departments.
I would
or
go
where-
home and sleep, watch TV.
So there wasn't one person that was technically like keeping an eye on you, so
Nope.
you could just.
and then
go
I
where-
would come back like 2 hours before my shift would end, and I would go to lunch. And then I would check out. And I was I got paid for a long time on that. Follow me for more
No.
fraud tips.
Jeez Louise.
I was only 18. You can't even arrest me for that.
Yeah,
probably.
you can. 18.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you can. What
Not
are you
right
talking
now.
about?
I'm like 57
Oh,
now.
right.
56, sorry, beard. Stolen valor. We didn't have lag story, so we just filled it in with mine. And I don't think I ever got fired from that. It was the best job ever. You don't have to work and you get paid. But I'll just say, as a worker, they took advantage of me because I only got paid like
Oh, blah, 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 blah,
$5.25
blah, blah.
an hour. You can't even buy a beer with that in today's money.
Get through
Okay.
the comments, sir.
I'll try. Do we read this? I think I did.
Yeah,
'cause it's
Rose still
gray.
doing eBay full time.
I had a problem being told what to do. Yes, that doesn't work for me either. They said I need to put less meat on the tacos and more lettuce. Then I proceed to double the meat, and then you proceed to become the meat. The fired people are what the meat is. It's made out of people.
It is actually a shame that the video is not, because part of your comedy is seeing you as well.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I am funny looking.
No. Just seeing it.
Media Picker is recently thinking of thinning out the CD collection due to space. I have over 200 that will be added to my inventory eBay store.
That's
a lot of
cool.
duplicates. I just kept the stuff that really, because I was there at the beginning of CDs, so I bought CDs when they first came out. And like my the sweet spot for CDs was probably right around Bjork or there was just a time period where they put out mini CDs, and during that period is like I think the sweet spot of CDs in general. There'd be 9 Inch Nails and some other stuff that I don't know sounded good being delivered on CD. Definitely didn't want it on cassette. It just seemed like this is electronic music made for electronic media, and yeah, CDs were pretty like a high end.
Speaking of mini, I want a Pee Wee's Playhouse mini.
We are
set.
looking for that. What are we looking for?
Vintage. I want like the
Pee-wee's
one that
Playhouse.
is
I wish
like the
Ping
whole.
was here. I want to ask her if she had some Mickey Mouse crap. Yeah. So she has on her master list Pee Wee's Playhouse with all the fixins.
I love that show. Every
1989,
Saturday, I would hang out with my friend in her college dorm, and we would watch it with everyone that was in her suite. It was fun.
Man,
I
you
love
guys
that
sound
show.
like a bunch of criminals. There's too much words to read here.
You read, get through them.
I need a nap after watching Joe's video.
Oh,
Axe
why?
Monkey
Because
says,
he's so energetic.
I stick to the cheap cards, and it's a slow trickle of coins into a banking account. Is it worth it? No. I should dump the idea, but I love cards, not just a collector.
See?
And that's part of it is we got to get through this life loving what we do, for sure. I mean, I'm the biggest proponent of that exists.
New phone coming soon. It's a bit chicken and egg. Need to make space here and get jobs done before I unlock a nest egg and order a massive amount of goodies. Lots of which need a
New phone, though, at least, so you can get past the...
Silver got a cha-ching.
Of course. Our show is very rich in sales.
Listed during the show and sold during the show.
This is fertile ground.
Don't you hate that? You
So
instantly we think, did I sell it
fertile.
for too low?
Yeah, you did.
Load. What was it?
Lag. How much did you get it for? Seriously, lag. Top 5% promoted.
Lag's
on
just
that one.
adding to his own
Not
inheritance.
promoted.
By
How
buying
dare
this
you,
stuff.
Dave? He's angry now. You don't just mess with somebody who's got this.
I like
That's
Primus
right.
and they suck.
Money talks and Dave the Dude walks with that attitude.
We went to a concert and it was it was me, you, and KDL, right? And Primus was there, and then there were other bands too, but we were listening to Primus, and of course everyone in the audience is like, "Oh, Primus, you suck!" And my sister's like, "No, they don't." I'm like, "No, stop, it's fine."
She's so cringe. Can you get any cringier?
No, she was like
sister?
standing up for them, but she didn't know that was a thing.
Count is going to fly over here. If I do get sick, he's going to come over here and bite me, so I'm forever.
Oh,
That's so sweet.
We appreciate that.
You can have AI write all your chats. I assume some of our chat is AI. Oh, wait. Never on this one, Sandra. Same here, Primo. Collecting-wise, I had my finger in so many pies. I need more fingers. That's the trick. How do we get more fingers? We could buy a hand maybe in South America so we could have a couple hands. Just glued on the side.
Huh? What are you
Vestigial
saying?
hands. Sometimes you can get organs and stuff from South America.
I feel like I need to take a nap.
I think I've
Made
made you feel that way. When I come over, you can definitely need to impress me with the records. This is so old, this conversation. That's what I'm saying. You need to have all the records. How do I get rid of all the weird ones?
Yeah, Monday the postal seems to be slower at getting here.
Well, they got to get the packages out.
25.
They got to get the pancakes and
Nice.
waffles out.
Nice, Mike. That's cool.
I've been a recipe
Oh, I
testing
want
a rum cake, so
pancakes.
I've been eating it all morning. A good rum cake can give you a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a full buzz, but like give you
Okay.
warmness. I do
2
love
tins
that.
of soup with 4 to 6 slices of seeded bread, followed by fruit and yogurt. Had that earlier. Loads of good stuff in it, but it was quick and hit the spot.
They love tins.
That
They're
sounds.
tinners over there.
Well, I was asking any food ideas.
Who is eating tins? I think Prophet Joe is like eating sardines because, I mean,
You've been able to fly out of LA with weed for years.
because they're not catching him. But, right, I guess that's a good point. And they don't check you on your way. When you go somewhere, they don't really sniff you when you're getting off
That's
a
funny,
plane.
Eric. A comedian John Pinette said, "Salad is not the food. Salad is a promissory note that food will arrive soon."
That's right. It is. And it's also a declaration to your bowels that you need to get operating here. Let's go. But why? But in Europe, they eat the salad at the end. And I've always thought that was
Paul, we
interesting.
give you permission to take tomorrow off.
Also the day after. Please take till Friday.
Do it, Count.
I will.
Seriously, do it.
Do it. You would cringe at the subgenres I have for music. Example, for metal, I have heavy thrash folk, hair metal, black metal, death metal, grindcore,
Wow,
metalcore, new
that is
metal.
awesome, though.
I mean,
ultimately, that is.
we speak your name, but that is, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, for me, I wouldn't have to do that because metal is just, for me, is just 70s. Or I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it does. It's a big problem. Metal is a perfect example of how these problems arise, because there's metal from the 70s, but I guess I would just put that in rock across the board, starting with Sabbath. I would just put it in rock, 70s rock. That's where it would have to be for her to find it. And she would never look there because she'll stay away from the 70s rock era. It's just too much for her to handle. Am I right?
I like Paul's emoji.
Emoji?
Emoji.
You're trying to class this up a little too much.
That is me totally tired.
Squirrels or treats.
I have no idea
half
what
the
half
words
the
I'm
word-
using mean. What are words?
Use are using mean.
Pop rock was a candy until us oldies were when we were young. You put it in your mouth and it started popping and our faces exploded. It was painful but fun.
Okay, right. New wave was before alternative.
Yes, the new wave with the NU was before we had alternative.
Mm-hmm.
Alternative, I believe, started with like REM gave rise for actually that southern kind of stuff that was coming out of your area record crate was what gave rise to Tower Records having to make up the alternative section. I think it was REM.
Reached. As Uncle
You're
Todd
pronouncing
has-
it wrong, Primo. It's reach. It's true. The middle class is also being taxed to death, especially in my state of Illinois. That hasn't helped us either, the wealth gap. No, it hasn't. And as far as I know, for the future, any of us living in the blue states that we're in, that is, I guess, part of the plan is to tax the middle class to death. I don't know how it's going to work or if it's going to work, but that seems to be part of the plan. But we don't talk about politics here, so I digress. Thank you so much. I wouldn't say that's actually politics. That's just wallet.
I'm thinking
Wallet
about a
fodder.
veggie burger.
Okay, sweetie, whatever you want. We only have to be on here for another hour and a half.
I'm hungry and tired.
Oh, but they won't let us go. These people will not let us go. You're don't you see? You're killing
Just
her.
read the comments.
Wait, my nose is
Ding
itching in the same
dong,
place.
You talk so much.
Don't look. Yes, they have drugs too. B. Newt says some words. Then Major Wynn says, I agree with Spam 1,000% of how significantly both individuals
Yeah.
and a couple living off of eBay is totally different than one full-time.
It
and
was
one
like a
part-time.
security blanket when I had my traditional job. It
And
was
that sweet,
just
sweet
always knowing
benefits.
everything.
Well, not to mention, we had actual, I mean, he was matching you full on the 401k matching funds. It was like 4% or 7% a year. It was nuts. And we cashed it all in and turned it into cash. And then we rolled around. And then we did the thing with Debbie Moore where she had that one night with the rich guy. But I was the rich guy and the poor guy. It was great. What was that called? Indecent Proposal?
Oh,
I was both
remember that.
Woody Allen and whoever the millionaire was.
Some cult
Woody
is
Allen?
goth,
It wasn't
some
Woody
isn't
Allen.
goth.
Woody Harrelson. And then the other guy. And then, et
Count.
cetera.
and
Some cult is goth. Some isn't goth. The cult. The band, the cult. Sanctuary. Right. So that's the problem with genre. That's why I think I just put it into my made-up genre, 80s / whatever I think is 80s like. Ladies like. Count says insurance I'll read it for you since you're falling down. Insurance companies are all the same. They love taking the premiums, and if they have to pay anything out, they will try to avoid it at all costs. Beep, burp, burp, burp. Polecats are right next to the police. Biff says with a bit of damn it. With a bit of damn it. They're right next to the police, damn it.
Well, Media said that he would put the cult in just rock or possibly even hard rock.
Yeah. See, this is terrible. I guess it's just got to be personal. It's a personal thing.
Like,
Just me joining your PC. Sorry. Okay, I'm just going ahead. I would put in rockabilly because you have a rockabilly section. Stray Cats are probably next to Sticks. I'm never going to win.
where do we put REO Speedwagon?
Is
Rock and roll.
It's yeah. I mean, I would personally it goes into 70s rock, but even though it might be in the 80s, it still goes into 70s rock.
Yes, Media Picker. That is one thing another thing we could be grateful for is working from home. We don't have to use as much gas as people that don't work from home.
I mean, you figured out it cost us $20 to go to our warehouse, right? There and back, doesn't it? No.
No, it's
Cost
20
$10.
miles round trip.
Cost us $10 to go to our warehouse and back. Like, it'll literally cost us $10.
Yeah, isn't that
I mean, that's not it easily disappears in the mind, but it is something. Because for $10, I could get almost 2 creamies. Thank you.
Yeah, and now we are driving more because every Friday night we have
Gotta go get
created a little
Grammys.
tradition where we go through the
It's the
drive-through
greatest
creamy
Creamies.
place.
Gonna have to get a double pump of fudge next time because they only single pump me and I need a double pump.
It's costing us
Look at me.
almost
Double
$10 to get our creamies.
Oh
and
my
gas.
God, this is just too much.
Now that is awful when I put it in that
It's
perspective.
gonna make me cry. Well, now they're not getting a tip because I got to pay for gas.
Now
to
we're
get over
getting
there.
the extra smalls.
So the high school girls who thought this would be a fun summer are now getting burned by everybody because we can't afford gas.
But we can
And I give me a
afford
double
the
pump.
ice cream.
Look at my belly. My belly. Look.
The chocolate sprinkles.
Look up here. I can't think of the joke. My eyes are up here. Where's my double pump? Both 2 times in a row, I got a single pump.
B Nudes saw REO 3 times back when.
B Nudes. I'm going to tell you a story that I can't go into, but I used to live in Woodside, California.
Oh my God, Media Picker. That is awful.
In Woodside, California. B Nudes. B Nudes, listen. Only B Nudes.
60
In
cents.
1990, I lived in Woodside, California. And my friend Vince and I used to go to one of it's up on Skyline Boulevard in Woodside, about 2 miles away from Alice's restaurant. You can look it up on there if you want to. And I forget the name of our street that we lived on, but at the very top of our house is now a Michelin star rated restaurant called the Mountain House is what the name of it was. Way back in time, the Grateful Dead used to play there. Anyway, this is like where the fun rock and roll people. Anyway, Neil Young is a neighbor. And we used to go hiking in through private property through the backwoods because Neil owned a lot of property on the western facing slope of the Santa Cruz Mountains. And he also was an avid car collector. And many times we went running through hundreds and hundreds of cars parked on cut fire roads, all from the 50s, 60s, 30s. Anyway, rainstorm one time. We had some, because we smoky. That was our deal there. and a rainstorm happens. My friend and I are in the back of an REO Speedwagon, fully tricked out, like it was a delivery van of sorts with lots of little wooden box compartments and stuff. REO Speedwagon in a rainstorm on Neil Young's property, and that happened. True story.
Do you have the video of when you went onto that weird hippie con?
I have the hippie.
You should
con
post
in.
that as a members.
Okay, I'll do that.
No, nothing.
We're
at
never
all
going to
to
get
do
out of
with-
this chat, so it doesn't really
because
matter.
you talk so
It's just
much.
we're never going to get out of here, ever. We're never going to leave. Saw them for a few years ago.
Remember counting the change in your car ashtray, trying to figure out how to get through till payday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just did that 2 days ago
Yeah.
because we couldn't get a signal on the to get Venmo working, and we were at a sale, and I needed to buy got a great deal on a
Something
Aura.
because you're about
What?
a digital frame.
Don't tell her.
Oh, she's not gonna watch this 3 hours and
No, she's not.
into.
Aura frame. So we got an Aura frame, which are like I don't know, like $150 for $20, but we couldn't get the Venmo to populate, and so it was a big production. I put my phone down next to the lady's phone. Hers was working fine. Just couldn't zap her Venmo, and so we had to go in
dug
the
out
car.
change.
$17.25 for a $20 item. I thought it was a great deal. But I felt the feeling of digging out the coins, knowing I've got to get this Aura for my mom. So we dug.
Oh,
we
but
dug
then
deep.
guess what though? You need to have a smartphone or
She's got an old iPhone.
or iPad or whatever.
So now I got to give her my
her
iPhone.
Her smartphone is like
It's the
iPhone
same one.
6?
It's the same one that Paul has.
yeah.
an iPhone
so
6.
she won't even be able to use that.
Well, we have to give her my phone now. So now I have to get a new phone. Everybody needs a new phone. Yes, I cross post.
Yeah, I
to-
read it.
Oh, then we don't have to read that one. The Virgin Megastore on Michigan Avenue in Chicago was insane. Major Win says, LOL,
little long. We're
love that you guys
a
are
lot
going
along.
We're going very long at this point, Doug. But now we're into it, and we can't give up. I just can't. I'm tenacious. I'm going to get after this.
You can skip over ats.
Yeah, this one doesn't have one. Yeah, Jovial, it was just last Saturday.
Me and the poster are obviously connected in some way. I stabbed my left index finger with
That's what
scissors, putting stuff in this
happened.
dress yesterday.
He was like, ow, for no reason. He was just running through the backyard. He went,
You
ow.